Let's play Lifeline 1.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, so we got incoming communication. Am I going to read through this thing?
I don't know. How's this going to work? Okay, we don't have to read through all of it.
All
but I
right.
think like big moments maybe.
Sure.
So we know this part. A lot of you, if you played Lifeline,
Yeah,
this
so
is
we're
the
getting...
classic intro.
Right, we're getting some communication from someone we don't know.
Yep.
So...
Is this thing working? Can anyone read me? What are you going to
We
say?
don't know who it is. We're going to say, who is this?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
And by the way, you guys can give us suggestions on which one we should pick when they're like bigger decisions.
Yeah,
You know, like these ones we can handle.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
All right, so... looks like we're getting a signal from somebody named Taylor.
Who?
And he's an astronaut.
Oh, or she.
Oh yeah, they're an astronaut.
Yeah, they-
on board the starship Varia.
Okay, good. Wait, the Varia?
What's the Varia?
That's what I would do too. We can maybe just read the last piece. Maybe that might be like the last couple lines.
Yeah, so it looks like they're en route to Tau Ceti 4, and everything was going fine. They were going to dock in a few days, and then there was a crash on some moon. They don't know where they're at.
Hold on, let's back up for a minute. Why's why do they think that we know where Tau Ceti 4 is? Oh, it's fine. We were just, I don't know what that means.
There's no explanation for that. Why?
What's Tau Ceti? Oh, you're hitting the mic.
Am I?
It's okay.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, like
I mean, Tau Ceti, yeah.
Like we don't know that place.
I don't know where that's at. So
What are we
want
gonna
to
do?
use the map? Try and figure out where Tau
Yeah,
Ceti's at?
that's what I would do. I think we're on the same page here.
Yeah, we're working it.
Are we working it out?
Yeah.
Are we working it out?
That's right.
I tell you one thing, we didn't work out the audio.
Definitely not before the stream started.
Well, I did, and then it didn't seem to. I hate technology. All right, what happened?
So it's a fantastic plan if there weren't the problem with the escape pod, which is still has the astromap room is in the Varia. It's not in the escape pod.
Oh, okay.
So this person is not at the crash site for the whole ship. They just have their escape pod.
That's not as helpful.
No.
So forgive me if use map isn't the very top of my to-do list. Already making fun of us, by the way.
Oh yeah, nice.
A lot of snark.
Nice
in
and
Taylor.
snarky.
Yeah.
So let's see. There are two separate plumes of black smoke to the south, and they're nowhere near them. So
Here's the part where you got to decide where you want to be like caring, because of this whole "Are you all right" stuff.
Right.
Happens a lot. Are you an "All you all right" kind of person, or are you a "Let's get down to business" person?
So typically, I'm the "Are you all right?"
Are you?
I feel like I care about humankind.
Wow. That's
Well, maybe
nice.
they're not even human.
Right. We have no
We
idea.
don't know yet. So, or will we ever know?
I think we will.
Okay.
So you're gonna all right. Do that.
I'm gonna say sorry. Are you all right?
Banana Quit says Taylor's a girl. Amy says Taylor's a girl. Sana says Taylor's a guy. Jeremy says everyone say what you think Taylor is, and he's the one who came up with this idea that we should all do it. Hot Noodle Cup, by the way, great name. Thought Taylor was a guy too. Taylor is whoever you want them to be. It's hard.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, try to do a live stream.
We all develop our own
I know,
ideas of
yeah,
what Taylor
yeah, yeah.
is, and so
I've done that live stream like 8 weeks in a row.
Correct yourself constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, what's
All right,
happening?
so let's see. The ship just crashed in the middle of nowhere. No one is hailing on the frequency. So, the least prepared person they're saying that they're the least prepared person in existence for this sort of emergency. But they got out of the mess. So let's see.
You're doing a very good job paraphrasing, which I like. I'm gonna move something real quick. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna say least prepared ? Because I want to understand who this person is.
Do it. You have control of the ship because I have to go over here in the other part of the ship.
Oh, they're saying that they're a student, so that's why they're the least prepared. They're not actually an astronaut. They just came. Their number came up in a lottery, and they got to join on board the Varia.
Did they lie to us? Or?
Running some experiments. Well, I think they mentioned something about being an astronaut. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
so-
an astronaut on board the Starship Varia.
So embellished, not live.
Yeah, so
embellished.
they were just getting to know us too. So let's see. It's safe to say that this crash landing wasn't covered anywhere in their handbook, and so this definitely wasn't on the exam in science class, and I was an advanced placement. I'm gonna get snarky right back with them because they've been all sorts of snark, and I'm gonna say, "Ooh, smart kid."
Ooh, fancy, smart kid. Forget, I fixed this. The text was a little off the screen. It looks better now.
Yeah, right. Smart kid with a stubbed toe.
Wait, who says that? I don't remember that happening.
I might have missed that in the paraphrasing. Got out of the whole mess with nothing but a stubbed toe.
Stubbed toe, okay.
Gotcha.
Alright. Joel, remember, what is that about? Sorry. I remember you, Joel.
Remember the 5th of November?
Yeah. Okay, so where are we at? Sorry about this.
So
Tell
yeah.
Einstein. Oh, you can be snarky back again.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Give him a level of snark.
We might just have to say that it's a him for this playthrough because you're gonna say him a lot. I feel
I
like.
said give him.
Oh, did
I
you?
didn't say him. See,
Oh, good job.
See, you're blaming
I
me
was.
for
I
things.
didn't mean to.
All right. Ooh, this is a lot of text.
I know. Let's paraphrase.
Alright.
You've been doing really good at it. If you want me to take over, we can take turns.
So now we know why they're snarky. They've been told that they use sarcasm as a weapon.
Okay.
So getting a little bit of idea of the character here. So let's hope there's no sort of little green men waiting to jump out and attack me.
Ha! That's a foreshadowing.
Maybe a little bit of foreshadowing. We don't know that yet.
Oh, sorry. Spoiler.
Anyway, why don't I tell you what I can see from here, then we can decide where to go. All right, so my escape pod came down in some kind of desert.
Mm-hmm.
The ground is all cracked white rock.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge white peak a few miles away,
Okay.
or kilometers, I guess.
Yep.
There's the snark again. It's
So-
weirdly symmetrical. Like it might not be a natural formation. Okay, so that gives us a clue about the white peak.
I immediately don't trust things that are symmetrical.
Right, it just seems too right.
Yeah, it's too weird.
So the IEVA suit's compass places the peak northeast, and then in the opposite direction, south and southwest to be precise, are two funnels of black smoke from what Taylor is assuming are the two different pieces of the Varia.
Okay.
So best case scenario is it's only two pieces, so there might be something to go through. The crash lights look closer than the peak. What do we want to do?
Well, I know what I did the first time, and we can say some of the stuff we did through the first time. It's kind of a retrospective of the
Sure.
game as well.
Yeah.
But I headed for the peak right away.
Did you? Even though you don't trust symmetrical
Yep.
objects. All right.
I know. Went against my own intuition. And I died in something that happened down there, right?
Sure. I think I went for check the crash.
Did you? Let's do
Yeah,
that.
because
I
they're
think
closer.
it's- Yeah.
Do you want to?
Oh, let's ask that. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Because you can do both and survive.
Yes.
So should we do the peak or should we do the crash? Nick already said crash.
There's a bunch of people saying crash.
Already crash. Okay, we're going to crash.
We're going to the crash. All right. Let's check the crash.
We should do this with a new game that had just come out, or like maybe even it isn't out yet, like a demo.
We could do
Like a build?
a little small playthrough. Yeah.
Would you guys like that? If we like played through with this, you guys deciding, then maybe not the next
those
game.
Initial snapshot. Maybe not the next game.
Yeah, but maybe a game after like that. Yeah.
I mean, what
that might be
game?
fun. Oh well, there's going to be a next game. Someone asked when the next Talk to Sailor was, and it's going to be. I think we said January. Did we say
Is that what we were looking at?
You were in the meeting. I can't remember.
I might have missed that part.
I think January.
Okay.
Okay. What happened?
All right. So, ooh.
Oh man, lots
All
of
right.
words.
Cool. That makes sense. So they're going to the crash site. You can check it out here.
And you can skip chunks.
So they're
yeah,
heading
just
south now. It's a lot. They're saying it's a lot further than it looked. Their legs are getting tired.
A lot of references to Jello. Okay.
Yep, Jello references galore. All right. So at long last, they can see the Varia now. At least what's left of it. Seems to have cracked hard once it hit the atmosphere. So two major chunks. Looks like the flight deck came down pretty far from the crew quarters. So which one should we go to? Flight deck or the crew?
Ask them. Or do you want to do one? Just pick it. We got a lot to go through.
I'm gonna go look for the crew because I feel like if I were in the situation and it was the crew quarters, I'd want to check and see if there was any other
Yeah.
survivors.
Like, say we're on a spaceship together.
Yeah,
I want to know if you're okay.
exactly. You know, got to check up on each
Yeah.
other.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, look for the crew.
Someone said flight deck.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Banana Quit. We went against your wishes.
You were the only one.
Yeah, and it's just this one time. And you're on a delay.
We are on a delay.
Yeah.
All right, so they're heading that way. Things are looking messy. They found some of the crew. That's not sounding too good.
Sealed door.
All right, he blew chunks behind the rocks.
Gross.
Yeah, so
Super gross.
not looking too good for the crew members. So there's a few crew members who were apparently pretty near where the Vardia's hull split. Can't tell who they are. There's all sorts of fuse to the metal. Ooh,
Debbie Downer
that's
section.
some gruesome stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have lost some crew when we lost pressure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's see. Behind the sealed door of the root good, there I found the rest of the crew. So Antoine, Trotter, Colby, Adair, all dead. That's not cool. All of them.
That's not cool. Real quick question when we ponder this. Does
Yeah.
Lifeline 1 take place in the present, or is Taylor messaging us from the future? Very good question.
That is a good question.
I don't know if either of us know that answer.
I don't know if I've ever heard that question before.
Jess Keen, very good question.
Yeah.
We will research that.
Yes. We'll
With
come
our
back and let you know.
Crack team.
Or Carlos will let you know.
I will let you know.
Through Twitter
Through
of some
Twitter,
sort.
yeah.
All right, so Taylor said that they can't find Captain Aya. So let's see here. So what are we going to do? Are we going to honor the dead or are we going to keep moving?
I say keep moving.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Man.
Why you're so surprised?
I am surprised.
Here's the thing. We're on an alien moon. We don't know what the heck is going on. I just saw a bunch of people bite it.
Yeah,
Pretty gruesomely.
sure.
I don't have time to bury him.
Okay.
We gotta get going. That could happen to me.
You gotta survive.
Yes, it's about
You're worried
survival.
about survival rather than, taking care of these people that you really
I went to
built
go
up a
look
good
for them,
relationship
and
with.
they were dead. What am I gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna go with Carlos' suggestion here, and we're
Thank
just
you.
gonna keep moving.
Joe said honor the dead.
A lot of honor the dead.
Oh, wait, there's a lot of honor
See,
the dead.
everybody, I would have said honor the dead.
Okay, this is your own. We should do it where we have like 2 or 3 vetoes, right? So
Okay.
we veto the audience. So I already used one just now.
Sure.
So I've used my one, and we each have 3.
Okay.
And you kind of used one already too. Remember, you unwittingly, because you chose and
came
then
up with
yeah.
yeah.
So we both have 2 vetoes left,
All right.
and then we'll listen to you guys.
Keep the tally.
Yeah,
We don't have a wall over here.
there's only virtual space.
All right. Right.
So
Okay.
move along.
So they're saying that makes sense. They want to move along.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, get morbid again.
That's morbid. Past the bunks, there's a corridor of the branches. They're going into the galley now. I'm afraid I'll find what I check. I'm afraid of what I'll find if I check on my rats. If the humans didn't make it, what chance do those little guys stand?
This is an important one, I think.
I think
So
it is. So we're
so-
gonna leave this one up to them.
you guys decide: do we do the galley
Are we gonna go to the galley and try and find maybe some food?
Mhm.
Seeing that we're now stranded on a desert moon, or are we gonna go to the lab and check on our rats, which we were performing possibly maybe some experiments on?
Yeah.
Being a student. So
And Anne asks, "Is this a speed run?" Basically, yes, it is because it's on fast mode. That shirt looks cool. Your shirt looks cool.
are they talking to me?
Yeah,
Because
mine
I'm
is-
totally calling it out as you. But
No, but it's not. This is a hoodie that's boring. I have a Foo Fighters shirt under here. That's nothing really right home about.
Hey, maybe they could see through your hoodie.
Lab. Let's do it.
Everybody's
Oh
we
wait.
got some
1, 2, 3, 4 labs, 2 galleys, 3 galleys,
Uh-oh.
another
We
lab.
have a lab.
The labs have it.
The
Yep, the
lab,
labs
the
have it.
labs have it. All right,
Do the
we're
lab.
gonna go to the lab.
And by the way, anybody who's watching this right now, can you share on Twitter and share it to your friends or anybody who plays Lifeline so they can jump into the chat? It'd be fun.
All right, so it looks like we've got some good news and bad news. Good news is the handwritten notes on maze running and food-seeking habits of Sprague Dolly rats in various gravities are totally intact.
Nice.
Bad news, their cage looks like it's been through a cage match, half crushed, warped from the heat.
Hmm.
So the rats are nowhere to be found.
Okay. They
Let's
escaped.
see, did they escape? Are they repopulating the moon now? Have we brought interspecies
Yeah.
across the galaxies here?
Do you remember that Simpsons episode where the Bart goes like doing a country and he has frogs or something? He's like, I think like,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it gets out, and then like there's a million
Start
frogs.
spreading. Yep.
That's what happens.
Exactly.
Potentially. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna leave the notes there. Goodish news. Oh, why won't he start with it? Oh, he's got rat food pellets, so he's
Some food.
They.
Yeah.
sorry,
You can just go with he. It's
they're-
okay.
They
Yeah.
are not gonna starve. So let's see.
So basically, we have to
How
look
am I
for
missing something?
more food or just deal with rat food.
Yeah, are we gonna go try and find some people food? I think we're gonna try and find some people food.
Really? I think we
You
were
wanna
split
stick
on
with
every
rat
one.
food?
We were so far we might have split on every decision. No, because I think that again survival. Like as long as it's subsistence, I'd be like, let's move on.
But
The
the
more we
substance that
dilly-dally.
rats need is not the same that people need.
No, but isn't it like dog food, and that's just fine to eat. It's got protein in it. Not like I eat dog food all the time, but I've had some
Let's
poor
leave it at-
weeks.
Seeing that we're
Oh, yeah.
we're split on this decision, so let's leave it. up
They're
to
all
John.
making decisions right before, so that's good. So people food, everybody says. Yeah, there's a majority people food.
People
Go for
food.
it.
We're doing people food.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
chat.
Jack. Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
I don't want to eat rat food. Do I keep kicking that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get something. You keep doing it. I'm gonna do more finagling. I'm MacGyvering the whole time.
All right. I'm the only one on stream now. Okay. So the door is very stuck, so they're having a hard time getting in. I almost said she that time. Look, I'm switching in between.
Yeah, that's
Look at
okay.
that. As long as I do that throughout, right? We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna sound
Pay no
like
attention to
static.
the box.
That
or
doesn't sound like static.
or box sound.
Unfortunately, they're not above bashing it with scrap metal, so they're gonna try and break into the door. Let's see here. They're having a hard time breaking in, so let's see. So let's just say that getting into the galley is improbable. They're not giving up completely because that's not their style. It's starting to get late anyway. Okay, so the sun's starting to go down, so we got to figure out what we're gonna do in terms of surviving. So what do you think? Should we keep bashing the improbable door, or forget it for now and figure out sleeping arrangements? I think we still have some time.
Then do it. Go for it. We don't have to do each decision because there's so many decisions.
Taylor's gonna have to get resourceful here and figure out a way to open that door.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep trying.
Look, now I have a place for my milk.
Oh, look at you. What's in that box?
No, it's just the microphone makes it
Just the
better now.
green-
See.
and it's just the green pad.
Now we have two microphones. It's kind of overkill, but I think
Okay.
I'd rather be overkill.
Oh crap!
What's happening?
Pulled their shoulder out of joint.
Oh, nice choice, Alex.
Yeah. And it was totally worth it.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Ha. So, because I am in a great deal of pain while at the same time eating chili macaroni and drinking bottled water. Look at that, people food.
That's pretty good.
This chili mac is kind of nasty while at the same time being the best thing ever.
I've been there.
Yeah. Then I'll have to deal with the shoulder because they hammered it repeatedly against the hydraulic door to get the chili mac.
Mm.
Chili mac is delicious.
Let's have a chili mac break for a minute. Have you had chili mac?
I've had
In-
macaroni with cheese that has chili in it, yeah.
Wait, macaroni and cheese. Chili mac is different where it's
Oh,
just
wait,
the
just the
elbow
pasta. Yeah, yeah,
pasta.
absolutely.
And then,
I've had that too.
ground beef and sauce.
Yeah.
I
We
mentioned.
actually had somebody that brought that into our chili cook-off this year, and it's delicious.
Ooh, and if it's spicy, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, I just mentioned in Canada when I was visiting, and they were like, "What are you talking about?" So they had no idea.
They don't know what chili mac is. But they have poutine, so it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, they have a lot of things that are great.
All right.
Let me check the chat room for a minute while you're for a pause. Do we miss Captain Aya stuff already? Not really. We go back to Captain Aya, don't we? At some point, don't we go back to?
They said that we couldn't find Captain Aya.
Yeah.
So we haven't.
Currently.
We have not currently found Captain Aya.
Jess says we have to find Aya before nightfall. I wonder if that's true.
Ooh, that might be rough.
Okay.
All
Where are we
right.
at?
So we have chili mac.
Yeah.
We are. Let's see. It's getting dark, really cold.
Hmm?
Tau Ceti is down now, which I think is the sun.
Right. Again, he assumes we know it, or she, or what both assumes.
Yeah, look at you. So this is. There's only one problem. There's radiation involved in the engine. Okay, so they can head around to the rear of the ship, pitch a tent near the reactor engine, which is nice and toasty. Only problem there is that the radiation involved in that engine, and I'm not precisely sure whether it's enough to roast me overnight.
Yes.
So Taylor wants us to basically make a decision here as to staying in the ship or camping out by the reactor.
Yeah. I think the first time through I said ship because reactor sounds crazy. Because it sounds like it'd be dangerous. What do you do? Do you remember?
I don't completely really remember because I know that there's something about the ship.
Yeah.
So the question is, if I get about 150 rads, which are radiation...
Oh, this is the actual part where you actually ask us, yeah.
Yeah, if I get about 150 rads overnight, will that kill me?
Let's look it up on the internet.
Suit sensor tells me that's about what it's giving off.
I forgot this answer, but I think I know it. Well, let's look it up in the... So I would say 150 rads, will it kill me? Is that the way you should do it?
Yeah.
If I get 150 rads overnight, will it kill me? Is this from Lifeline? Because it looks... It is. There's like, the second one is Lifeline.
Looks like
that's
other
pretty
people
awesome.
have the same idea.
Let's go to the one that... It's from Chapter Cheats. Thanks, guys.
All right, so it's getting really cold, so we got to make a decision here.
Okay. Nope, nope, nope.
It will not
Sleep
kill
by
you.
the reactor, he will freeze to death, or she. Got it. That's
All
the
right,
answer.
So they're saying, but see, now we're cheating.
No,
We're
but
getting-
well, okay, let me go back the non-cheat way. I guess that place
We're
was
gonna
called
camp out by
Chapter
the reactor,
Cheats.
though.
Yeah, we are. We are. Yahoo Answers says it without being Lifeline.
Okay.
150 to 300 rads is fine.
All right. Yahoo has all the answers.
I think so.
In Yahoo Answers anyway.
This live stream
Is
/
not
Let's Play is not sponsored by Yahoo Answers.
All right.
Okay.
So Taylor's telling us that they're really nervous about sleeping by the reactor. They're going to sleep. They're all bundled up. Hey, looks like she didn't die. He didn't die.
It's
They
okay
didn't
now.
die.
It's okay now. It's all of them.
Hey, check it out. I'm not dead. Okay, so fresh new day. We're raring to go here.
I like Fresh New Day, Same Old Moon. I think that's a great sentence.
Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, so rinse with some water, spit it out. It had a weird green tint to it. So that must be from the radiation of the engine.
Yeah.
Or something to do with trace elements in the place's atmosphere.
I would say radiation sickness, maybe, just to get them thinking
So,
about it, right?
It's still pretty strange, huh? Yeah, I think it might be radiation sickness.
Just check it out, you know what I mean? Someone's saying Captain's dead. Did we mess up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. We have to check the deck instead of look for the crew. Well, Jess, we've already went down this road,
Apparently.
and we've got to finish that road.
Maybe Captain I is alive with you. I don't think I ever found her.
Wait, did I? Well, this is our moment and experience, so we're not going to go back. We could rewind, but we're not going to.
All right, so Taylor's really worried about the radiation sickness. Apart from the whole lost in space aspect of things, they actually woke up feeling pretty good. They got a good night's rest there. Really hoping it's not radiation poisoning.
Probably is.
Gonna eat some maple sausage in a
That sounds
pouch.
good.
Yeah. All right, so we've eaten the sausage. Got them some sustenance.
Mm-hmm.
And still, let's see. Should be plenty of time to go check out the strange peak to the north and still make it back to the Varia before nightfall. So just one more pass over the ship, make sure everything's locked down.
Someone just says that they missed Captain I the first playthrough too. So
Oh,
I think we missed
look
it.
at that. I might have to play through this
I
again.
know.
I never found Captain Aya.
I don't think I didn't either. By the way, Joel, we could do shirts. They wanted shirts of Wind.
Oh yeah,
I think that'd be really cool.
yeah.
Well,
We'll have to figure
TBA,
that out.
maybe.
Just as a note, if you like the shirt,
You can get
you
this
can
one.
get the shirt on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
So anytime you guys want to go to Amazon, there's a few different designs. So
If you're in the U.S.
in the U.S., sorry.
for now, and then we're working on something else for that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, let's see. Back to the escape pod. Looks like the winds might have rolled it over.
By the way, I gotta say you're very good at this.
Oh yeah.
You're paraphrasing very nicely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. So, looks like the path was blocked. I was tracing the shallow canyon, but it hit a huge boulder. So, are we gonna back out of the canyon and try another path altogether, or are we gonna find a way around the giant rock?
What would you do? Should we ask the internet?
Let's ask them. We haven't gone to them for a while.
Find a way around or back out of the canyon is the question. on delay. Here goes the answers. We just got to it in the delay. See, the coloring of our skins is a little off. It's like an olive thing. Something to do with that key. I gotta fix it. I try to grab all, save Captain Aya, Berry Crew, get rat food, and get people food, and it's super tricky. You can do that?
You can do it all. Ooh.
Ifa, you're a champion if you did it. Alright, we're still waiting on you guys. Which one do we do? Find a way around, back out of canyon. Back out comes dissolved with a trace. I think I went around the canyon, my original
Looks at
playthrough.
that. Another back out.
Back out, I think. Hot noodle cup. I want noodles now.
Sounds delicious. I might have to do that for dinner.
I know, right? Thanks, Hot Noodle Cup. You just inspired us for dinner. You know what I kind of miss? They're talking amongst themselves.
There's a lot of back outs.
A lot of back outs.
All right.
Just hit back out, but then I want to ask you a question.
Yes, go for it.
We used to eat ramen noodles in college, right?
Absolutely.
You don't have it for a long time because you can't even stomach it anymore.
No.
But then if you do after a while, they're not that bad.
Right?
You're like,
Those
yum.
little flavor packs?
Yeah, little flavor packs. Because I had one, I was like, wow, this is great after a while, like after years.
It's a lot of salt.
It is a lot of sodium.
A lot of salt.
Yeah. That's your sodium for the month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so we're having one of those dilemmas that only stranded people on a moon can have. So, standing on the lip of a huge crater, if they weren't terrified of dying alone in deep space at any given second, they'd take a moment and really, really be odd.
Yeah, I bet you it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks incredible. Looks like they're in smack dab middle of nowhere though, so they're really worried about this decision. So it's either a slog around the perimeter, making a big semicircle in one direction or the other, or else I try my luck easing down the side and then cut straight across.
I think you can. What would you do? We can ask the internet.
I'd probably head straight across.
So would I.
I think that's the decision I would make.
I think it's
just be
what I
very
made the
careful
first
going
time.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
All right.
Sorry, internet, we didn't ask you. Oh, banana quit,
They're
so
gonna
walk around.
They're
Dang
going for
it.
the perimeter. Gonna scout for the
We can
gentlest
backwards.
gradient.
We can go
If we have to, we will.
walk around. Everyone's saying perimeter.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, we
Made
have
it to the bottom of the canyon.
Oh well.
Bad news, twisted the living crap out of their ankle.
Oh no! Everybody said perimeter. We weren't listening. That was your veto.
That makes it fun.
No, that makes it fun. Okay, that's your veto. You didn't. It's on. You use yours.
But we didn't see it.
We didn't.
That's
say it.
okay.
It's not a veto. You're
I'll
right.
take the veto.
No, you're fine.
So, for anyone keeping track at home, that's all you users out there, that's one banged up shoulder, one screwed up ankle, and it's either keep pushing forward to the other side of the crater or climb back up and then walk the perimeter.
Well, now we can do the perimeter because they all told us to. So can we climb back up?
Are we going to be able to climb back up with a messed up shoulder and a screwed up ankle?
Oh, let's ask them for that.
Okay.
I mean, I think we could. When there's a will, there's a way. Hey, can we go back up? Do you think is that okay, or should we keep moving ahead now that we've kind of messed up? Let us know.
We gotta wait. Banana Quit's telling us we gotta wait. We gotta let chat let us know what to do.
We will next time. Also, Joel's like, don't kill them. Well, that's not an answer. Hashtag RIP Taylor. No, wait, we didn't die yet.
Hasn't happened yet, people.
So-
We can still save him.
No, you won't. Laced on the crater. No, you won't what, Ifa? Survive? I forgot. I feel like I went right straight through the last time. Keep moving ahead, Joel says.
That's what I think too.
Because we could fall if we go the other way. Because
Yeah.
we're so hurt.
Yep.
I don't think it matters now. That's the saddest answer.
That is pretty sad. We hurt. Oh no.
It's like all dark in the chat right now. They called us monsters.
They're gonna roast us.
Well, he has to outrun. Okay, well, okay, I guess go straight forward.
Yeah, it might be hard to outrun the greens with
And
that.
that's our biggest
With an
mistake.
ankle. But the ankle was earlier, right? No, that was just now. Never mind.
Yeah.
The shoulder was earlier.
Okay.
The door.
Let's see what happens. Ankle still hurts.
Yep. Lots of swearing with the ankle hurting. So, still stuck in the moon craters. Ankle still hurts. Going just a little bonkers. No sort of sound on the moon here, except her own thoughts or their own thoughts. So no worries. Do we want to chat?
This is
Yeah,
you. You would
let's-
want to chat, wouldn't you?
I'd want to chat.
Yeah, do it.
I want to learn more about Taylor.
Yep.
That's pretty needy, Taylor.
Yeah.
We're here for you. All right. So have we ever wandered around a giant moon crater?
That was a good question for everybody in the chat. I have not.
I have not either.
And that's the end of that
Surprise!
segment. Worst segment ever.
Okay, so, but do we want to play it sarcastically?
Oh, right now?
Yeah, because we can say sure all the time.
I can't lie.
All right.
Fun fact about me, I can't.
Okay. You're like liar, liar.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
It's weird. Try to get me in one, it won't ever work.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah. Will we?
Maybe. I got to think of something.
Yeah, you
to
do.
Take you into.
Joel said don't climb, you will fall. I'm glad we didn't climb.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, there's a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. Taylor, calm down. Although we have you in fast mode. So it's okay.
We do. All right, so try to imagine being single grain of rice in the universe, biggest walk. That's about the scale of things here. So let's see. Then 2 days ago, I wouldn't have thought spaceship crash. Crater's opposite wall is in sight. That's great. I'm gonna buckle down, grit my teeth, and hobble my way on over there. So Taylor's just gonna push through with the injured ankle and injured shoulder.
Trooper.
So it didn't take them long to cross the crater. They're putting pressure on the ankle. Doesn't feel great, but they're able to handle it, so we should be good there. Here's the strange thing, though. Maybe 50 yards back, they tripped over something.
What?
He was pretty well buried in the sand, but when I looked down, it glinted at them in the sun. So it was it was something metal.
Okay.
Took a minute to dig it up. Taylor thinks it's got to be a panel from the Varia. So just weird that it was all the way out here. Let's see. Taylor found a gentle grade to try and climb out, but wants to give it their full concentration. So they're focusing on that while they don't talk to us. And let's see. There's a ridge on this side of the crater. There are more pieces of metal, like a lot more.
Like there's a spaceship.
On the other side, over that little ridge where you can't see it until you've crested the little ridge, there's a spaceship.
Sorry, I spoiled that.
Another spaceship.
What?
Yeah, you're reading ahead of my...
Just a little. I just got one line. It's a lot of words.
So they are hyperventilating, which is great. Science student, not an English student.
Oh, I just realized everything on here is like I have it focused on the bottom, so anything up here is not getting seen.
Okay.
So like watch.
So while I'm talking about it, I should have it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, I gotcha. From up here, I can tell it's a much smaller ship than the Varia. Okay, so we're dealing with a smaller ship. Half a dozen crew or so. Minimal defenses. The engine looks like it was just completely torn apart. So they're coming up with a ton of questions. So, do we want to explore the wreckage, or do we want to stay clear of it? We don't know if the crew has survived and is sitting there waiting to ambush. So
let's ask them. You guys let us know. Also, Joel says don't let them die, or they're just going to cry. The chat room's going to cry. Would we rewind if Taylor dies? Well, we can rewind if Taylor dies.
Yeah.
So what do? Do we explore the wreckage, or we steer clear of it?
We're
Explore. What are we getting?
We're asking chat. Right?
Oh yeah. We got explore already.
We got one for explore.
There's multiple conversations going on. Explore. I really want to do this with a new game. I think that really is cool because then it's like it'd be new to us
and them.
Yeah. We'll be both reacting. Explore for supplies. It's explore all around.
Looks like we're...
And it's also Dora the Explorer.
Go in the Dora mode.
Yep, okay.
All right, we're exploring the wreckage. So we're heading toward a ship. Taylor's freaking out because it's a crazy idea, thinking that there's going to be tons of people there. Or half a dozen anyway.
Yeah.
He
thinks he's in a
This is
horror
every
movie.
part.
She.
This is the part of every single horror movie where I'd be watching the idiot on screen and I'd be wondering to myself, well, I sure wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah. But then they
All
are.
right, chat. All right, chat. All right, so shouldn't I walk away now before the killer in the space hockey mask from Cape Mare Tranquillitatis jumps out and stabs me?
Wait, is this a... Oh, this is another reference that she expects us to get, right?
Yep.
Space Hockey Mask from Camp... Are they talking about... Is that a movie?
I'm gonna
Killer in the Space
assume
Hockey
so.
Mask.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I don't either. Anyways, turn
Are we
back.
gonna turn back or are we gonna
Keep
explore?
exploring it. Well, they said explore it.
Yeah, and I tend to like to stick with the decision that I make the first time.
Yeah, so do it.
All right.
And Banana Quit says, are you going to stream the new game?
Okay, turn
Oh,
back.
cheapers. Banana Quit said, are you going to stream the new game? I was saying that we're going to try to do something like that. So, yeah. All right. Give me a minute. Just get down there.
Surprisingly easy to get down from the ridge. She is hating everything that's happening right now. Looks like there's Chinese or Japanese characters on the ship.
I don't remember that.
And that said, the metal isn't overly oxidized, so hasn't been there that long. Stomach is doing flips, so she's sweaty and cold. So either she's getting some stomach aches from the maple sausage she ate,
Right.
or it's
bad.
the creepiest thing she's ever encountered so far. So
That's right,
They
maple
even heard
sausage.
of it.
That's not dangerous.
I'm looking for any reason in the universe not to do it. So again,
Wow. You keep going, right?
Taylor's really trying to back out here. So I'm gonna keep exploring because that's what I would.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
I want you to do. Go for it.
You have to keep exploring.
You wonder if they keep asking you, if they're like, oh, you're trying to tell me
They're
something.
trying to lead you away. All right, so deep breath, switching on the IEVA suits, helmet light because it's dark pit or it's pitch dark. So let me tell you, I sure didn't do my banged up shoulder any favors trying to get through that door. Looks like the ship was shaking around pretty hard. There's stuff all over the floors, falling out of bins and cabinets. It's slow going, having to pick my way through all this debris. I can tell you this from here. The instrument panels are smashed to splinters, and then the splinters were smashed to splinters.
All right, I get it.
So everything is destroyed. I had some hopes that maybe this thing had a functional distress beacon, but that notion just went out the proverbial window. Anyway, right now I seem to be in a sort of pass-through. Figure I should take the East Hall or the West Hall.
That's a big left or right kind of situation. So, what do you think, Internet? West or East? Or East or West? And everyone's telling Taylor to suck it up in the chat.
Yeah.
And what we did, we said
They
that.
have to push through.
Yeah. Isn't that like a life lesson, Alex? You just gotta push through.
Yeah, any barriers you run into, you gotta just keep pushing through.
At the same time. Kind of weird.
Look at that.
Like
We
we
have to
had,
watch it on screen.
I know.
See how in sync we are once this delay goes through.
like we just fixed the audio. That was a barrier.
Yes. We
The
just
last
kept going.
second, it just started breaking.
Yep.
I
Literally
set up
the
this
last
weird
second,
thing.
'cause we had it all
Literally,
going.
it was the last second. Here goes. We get to watch it.
Look at your very thoughtful.
I do this a lot. I got
stroke of the
yeah.
beard.
Pretty good.
That's good.
It's pretty
That's
good.
All right.
Okay, we got west, east, 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 north. Ashley, come on now.
There is no option for
There is
north.
no north. Type it in. Or
We
is
got
there?
3 for west, 2 for west, 3 for east.
Looks like it's gonna be east. Looks like it's gonna be east.
We're going
No, there is no north.
to Narnia.
To Narnia. There's
Take
Narnia.
the-
There's no Narnia button.
Take the west. No, east, right?
East is more.
East had
yeah.
the most votes.
Yep.
We're going to the East Hall. So turning right, we head down the lovely and spacious East Hallway, even though Taylor is being sarcastic and saying it's not lovely and it's
Right.
definitely not spacious.
Sarcastic is a theme.
Yeah. On either side of me, there's a sealed door. Without power, getting the pneumatics don't stand a chance. So, just notice the compass. Oh, Taylor just noticed the compass on their suit is still claiming to be heading north.
North, maybe they're not wrong.
Yeah, look at the internet. Yes, we're pushing north.
It's kinda
That's
messed up.
kind of messed up.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep moving straight ahead.
Yeah. Stick with it.
Again, once we make a decision, we just keep.
That's it.
Again, with the horror movie reference, I understand. It's scary, but you got to keep pushing. So, we got a totally faulty compass. I'm shouting to myself, you can barely see where you're going. Your headlamp's starting to flicker because you're a character in a bad horror movie.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
My headlamp is starting to flicker. Ooh.
Too bad.
Keep moving.
Yeah. He's going to freak out and he needs to keep going. All right, that's what we're doing. See, he went north. I get it, Jess. You were right. We made fun of you. We were wrong.
Actually, it was Ashley that said north first, right?
Oh, was I think she was. Yeah. Don't leave the door explorer mode. Someone says.
Sure, that's great advice. Oh, you're doing something stupid? Well, then just do it faster.
I'm going to keep the stuff on the bottom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, sorry.
No one ever went wrong by pursuing that particular strand of logic.
Just pretend this isn't.
The light on my suit is strobing like I'm at a rave. Any second now, I'm expecting a pounding bass beat to kick in.
Doom, 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 doom.
Jeez, this door is just barely open enough for me to slip inside the next room. So we've gotten to the next room. Should have sent a contortionist. Apparently it was hard to get through the door. Inside. Okay, so this looks like a pretty basic sick bay. All right, so we made it to the sick bay. That's good. Found a med kit. So inside the med kit was a large bottle, labeled in both Mandarin and English, so I could tell it was painkillers, which is good because we've got a messed up shoulder and a twisted ankle.
Yep.
So that'll help.
Side note, twisted ankles hurt so bad.
Oh,
You've had right?
much experience with that. Definitely not the happiest of situations.
Did you do sports and stuff? Is that how you
do? I play soccer.
Oh, you still do?
Yeah.
So you get them all the
I'm
time?
actually playing tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
You could
I might
potentially
twist
run
my,
it.
my ankle just like Taylor.
And your shoulder. Who knows?
There's no wood in here to knock on.
Oh, crap. That's not
That's
wood.
definitely not wood. All right.
Sorry, I hope they didn't make you have that.
No, that's okay. It should be fine. All right, so...
Remember the bottom.
Got the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Got the painkillers. Bottle is almost empty, so we're going to have to be pretty sparing in the way we use these.
Take one, or we don't...
Because we don't know how long we're going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to judge, but someone on this ship must have had a pretty serious problem. Between the shoulder and ankle, I could certainly justify taking one of these pills now to make things easier.
Yeah, I would take one now.
But then again, yeah, I would take one now as well.
Yeah, let's do it.
Immediately. Take one now.
Hashtag Rage Taylor. Why? Hashtag Brave Taylor. Hashtag Rave Taylor. That's better.
Rave Taylor. There we go.
Doom. That's funny.
All right. Yeah. So I think that's a decent idea. No sense in suffering. I agree. So we've got 2 pills left after this.
Okay.
So, all right. So the headlamp is really flickering badly. Should get out of here before it fails. Okay.
I don't know this one. Guys, what do you think? We keep exploring, or we get out of here? I forget what I did here.
Yeah, we'll leave this one up to them.
You guys decide.
They told us to
take one, and we did. Thank you.
We gotta keep exploring as well.
By the way, Dissolve Without a Trace gets the early answer award because every single one so far.
Oh yeah,
they have answered. Yeah,
it's been on point.
We did take one. Keep Exploring's coming in. Keep Exploring's coming in. Always keep exploring. All right, do it. Find more stuff we need. Freaking nervous.
Found a drawer full of glow rods. Okay, so that'll help since the light keeps flickering on the headlamp. All right. Uh-oh. Something's happening.
What the heck was that?
Yeah, what the heck? Look at that. Suddenly I don't feel so freaked out by the dark Eddie. Oh, something happened. There was this like scuttling type noise coming from behind me out in the corridor, and I turned around and I saw something move.
I know what this is.
Something glowing.
Glowing green.
Green. Lots of little somethings actually close to the ground, glowing and moving and scuttling. All right.
I don't like it.
Which are 3 things that are way, way high on my list of stuff not to expect seeing today. Don't think I'm alone in the ship. Gotta get out of here. Agreed. Get out now or find out what it was.
Wait, I would get out now, but let's ask.
Would you turn and run so quickly?
Yeah, or I might like kick at whatever I see first and then run.
It's glowing green. Kick it.
Yeah, kick the glowing green. What was that? Monty Python? No, that's not it. Oh, I'm thinking of. Oh wow, that's a weird reference. I'm gonna throw this out there. It's okay.
Yeah, sure.
This is all about tangents too. You ever see the comic Milk and Cheese?
No.
It's Carton of Hate and Wedge of Spite, and they're little characters.
Okay.
And they hate everything.
Sure.
And there's a little baby that's in the movie theater, and no one likes that. And so they're like, butter up the baby and kick it away.
Oh God.
That might be
Talk
cut
about
from the
kicking
stream, but that's what I thought of when I saw him kicking at the little green thing. Anyways,
All right,
Taylor,
so
get out. Keep going,
don't
don't
stop.
chicken out. Be brave. Keep going, don't stop. More keep goings than leave.
I'm sure it was nothing winky face. I don't know.
Oh, I sure was
Jess
nothing.
might be
Jess.
leading us astray.
Are you tricking us? Well, everybody said keep going. Find out.
The majority of
Do
people
it.
said, "All right, here we go."
Kidding me? They didn't want to
Taylor's
do it.
freaking out. They definitely do not want to go figure out what it is.
But they're going to tell them. That's what they
We
said.
make a decision.
Yeah.
You got to follow through, Taylor.
Yep.
Go find it.
Yep, everybody says it.
This is a terrible idea. I just want to put on record.
Hello, Amy. Welcome.
Okay. I'm back in the main corridor with all the debris all over the place, and I'm just trying to be careful so I don't. Sorry, I tripped over something, went down hard. It's a little embarrassing. The good news is the one thing I tripped over, it's a little generator. So we found a generator.
Power supply.
Awesome. Time for me and my generator to get out of Dodge.
I guess
Whoa,
the text is
what
going by
happened?
so fast.
I would kiss the soil if I didn't think Earth would get jealous. Alright, so we're outside the ship again. Sure would suck if I survived a spaceship crash only to suffer a heart attack jumping from shadows.
Calm down.
See, it wasn't that bad, Taylor.
Yeah.
Did we figure out what it was, though?
No, they didn't.
Nope.
Whatever it was, which I know what it was, it went
Well, yeah, we know what it was.
carried away.
I'm just going to sit here for a minute and try to catch my breath. Out of the broken ship. Alright, so here I go. Any further, let's stop and assess things for a minute. Looks like we've got a long hike north, in a northward direction, before I get up to that peak
Mm-hmm.
up north. From here, we can see a couple more craters in the direct path, and then small ones, though, nothing like the one I navigated earlier. Okay? So it probably wouldn't be the worst time to pause for a little food and drink to refuel before I start off again. Taylor's complaining about their shoulder and ankle. So we've got a generator. Are we going to take it all the way to the peak with us, or are we going to leave it here and just snag it when we come back to the Varia?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Is this an actual word for generators? Ginny?
Ginny?
Is that something people say?
I don't know. Let's look it up. I don't know why I want to know that now. I'm the community manager. Well, kind of, yeah. Alex, yeah. What did you? We didn't say we were going to say at the beginning.
Oh, sure.
Alex, what do you do?
So
I look up Ginny.
I am. Let's see how to put this. I handle the marketing portion of a lot of the games that we handle here, as one of them being specifically Lifeline. So any of our promotions you see, any of the setups in the app stores, all the promotions that happen for all of our different Lifeline games, they kind of go through me and my team, and that's how all these gets delivered to you guys. So.
Ring. So we were looking up Ginny. Oh, by the way, everybody says leave it.
No.
And also,
Not
yes,
everybody.
Alex is a
Leave it.
detective.
Leave it. Take
Leave it,
it.
leave it, leave it.
Take it.
Oh,
leave
there's a
it.
ticket there, too.
We have 3 leave it's and 2 take it's.
Too much energy to carry. That's a leave it. There's another leave it.
All right, we're gonna leave it.
But before we leave the Ginny, Urban Dictionary says Ginny is a likable female that is caring and kind-hearted with a goofy streak only her friends understand.
Interesting.
That's a Ginny over there.
Someone was saying Jenny in the chat.
Really? Jenny, where?
Yeah,
Jenny is a thing. Oh, maybe
But it
we
says
spelled
Ginny,
wrong? Because the other Ginny
Typo.
is Ginny, yeah, Ginny from is it Harry Potter?
Oh, sure.
That comes up.
Yep.
Jenny, like that. Let's do that one. Jenny, Wikipedia. Italian ready-to-wear manufacturer. No. Urban Dictionary. super generous person.
They're
Yo, he's
so
totally
Jenny.
Jenny.
All right.
Okay, we're way off the thing.
Yeah. What decision are we going with here?
Oh, we're gonna leave it. Leave it again. Do nothing. That's not an option. Ashley, leave it.
Ashley's just trolling.
I don't think she has it in her. I know Ashley. I don't think she has it in her troll. It's not possible.
All right. Yeah, good idea. No point expending any extra energy hauling this thing halfway around the moon and back. Okay.
That's what I said.
Did you?
Yep.
I didn't hear that.
I see.
I guess there's no point doing much more thinking about it. I'm just burning daylight and don't really know how much of it we have to burn. Okay. So here we go. They are traveling.
Long march.
Because they've got a lot of hiking to do. So, something strange to report. Been keeping close tabs on it because I didn't want to say anything until I was absolutely sure. My Taylor's suit compass is still
Useless.
completely useless.
Yeah.
So, got to the rim of a small crater and elected just to walk its perimeter, but the compass didn't alter itself in concert with their orientation.
Right,
So,
it's
we know it's not working at all. Okay, so I thought once I get away from there, everything would go back to normal, because they were thinking that inside the Caravel records, the compass was acting weird, so they thought it was coming from the ship.
Yep. It's just jank.
The winds have been calm for the last hour or so, and Taylor wanted to trace their footsteps back to the way they came. This would be the time to make that decision.
I would not do that.
No, we got to keep heading for the peak, right? We've
Yeah.
been saying once we make a decision,
Do it.
keep it.
Oh,
That was not as good.
It was not
I
as good.
I used the wrong hand too.
yeah.
Gotta do that.
Okay, let's do one more time before the end of the stream, which we have an hour left. I think we're going to beat it before the hour. We'll say we got to keep moving is the thing. So I'll
right.
go, we got to, and you'll know that we get it.
Okay. We'll
Watch, I'm
try
gonna
and time that up.
Yeah, I'll test you. Ready? We got to keep moving. The cheesiest thing done on the internet is what we just did.
Almost.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Turning back is the best decision. Turn back, turn back, turn back.
Oh man.
Taylor's going to turn back away. Banana Quit said keep going. I'm interested in how many people in the chat have played through like the
I
whole
know,
thing too.
right?
Like I know I've had other people have. but-
Okay.
So did we turn back or did we not keep
How
going?
far? We kept heading for the peak. So Taylor agreed with us. We've come this far. No point in going.
Okay.
No point in going anywhere other than forward.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Taylor's saying that the peak hasn't gotten any closer, so that's weird, because they've been walking towards it for a while now. So just eyeballing it, haven't gained any ground at all. So
Optical
I think it's
illusion.
an optical illusion, like a mirage in the desert.
Or one of those 3D pictures you have to do your eyes out of focus.
Oh yeah.
Where are
Magic
those?
Eye?
Yeah,
Is that
they're
what it
gone.
was?
Yeah, yeah.
Those were awesome.
Not a thing anymore.
I was always so good at those.
Were you?
Yeah.
Is that why you thought they were
Not now
awesome?
though.
Oh.
Now when I try it, it just doesn't work.
I think as you get older, it's the eyes.
No more creativity in here.
No, that's not what it is. That's a sad answer.
Isn't it, right?
You die a little inside. You're like, I just said, I can't do the magic eyes anymore. That's funny and sad. Oh my goodness. That's the best part of the stream so far.
Yes.
I've died inside. I can't do magic
All right,
eyes.
so
Okay, go to the peak. Everyone's satisfied.
Tired.
People say go back, go to the peak. I don't know. Oh wait, go back, go to the peak. Which one is it? Go back, go to the peak.
Joel's saying we're dead now.
I played this one many times. The others twice. 6 of the new ones.
All right.
I played the new ones.
So Taylor's tired, but they're going to just keep at it unless they're giving us the option to go back.
Everybody's saying go back. More people are saying go back than go forward. What do you think? Someone's saying that she is going to veto and go back
Taylor's
anyhow.
going to be a punk.
Hey, Kofinalorv? What do you think we should do, people? What would you do? The first time through, I went for the peak.
I'd keep moving, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
I was
you would
waiting
keep
for it.
you would keep moving? Okay, do it. Go
Alright.
peak. Sorry, internet.
Right, of course. No stopping now. Got to keep moving. Gonna hydrate and then get back to hiking. Check
You're
after a
gonna
while.
kill me if I keep doing this, right?
Yeah, probably.
Pretend it's not.
Check in after a while when I'm close to the peak. which obviously will be, because you can't keep moving towards something and never reach it, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Still don't think I'm any closer to the peak. Tau Ceti is on its way down, and the peak looks, I know how weird this is going to sound, but it looks sort of shimmery. So then that makes me think that they're getting closer.
Right.
If they can see shimmery.
Something changing, yeah.
You know, more details, right? Shimmery and green. Looks like it's putting out a real low-level glow. Fortunately, I can't get any closer to that stupid peak to figure out what's making that stupid glow. I think I have to turn back. I feel I can get there. I don't know if I can get back to the Varia before dark. I might be lucky to make it back to the Caravel wreck. And that's about the most tenuous definition of lucky I can find.
Okay, little snark. Everybody in the chat said go back. I don't know if we get to veto. Use our veto. Like, why would we go back this far in? You will perish if you go to peak, someone said. I don't know if I believe them. I'm...
We did just keep moving, yes.
But I mean, it's almost like when you go 2 or 3 things forward, like to go back, it just seems crazy to me. And I've played this before, but I can't even remember.
Well, the Tau Ceti is going down, so we have to be worried
It's getting cold.
about freezing at night.
Okay, let's go back. There enough people. We got to listen to them at least once. Or do you want to use your 2 vetoes? You have 2 vetoes left. I'll give you 2.
All right. I am gonna listen to chat. I'm not gonna veto them.
They're saying go back. Hot Noodle Cup, we're listening.
I think most of them are looking out for Taylor more than we are.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not looking out for him. Just do it.
Same here.
Don't let your dreams
Be dreams.
Be dreams.
Head for the peak.
Head for the peak. Don't let your dreams be dreams is awesome.
All right, so maybe this is the best plan. I've got less day ahead of me than behind. As long as I can see my boots and prints in the sands, I have no problem. Trying to get to the Varia before sunset. Anyway, enough talk and no time for chatting. They're getting to move on.
I can edit this later, but it's literally the last 3 that we can see only. So it's down to here now, I decided.
Okay.
So
I'm back inside the Caravel wreckage. Okay. So let's see. The generator is right where they left it. Who's going to take it? I'm all alone. Feeling weak. The rations from the Varia will keep body and soul together nominally, but I don't think they were designed for the active outdoor style I've been living ever since I got marooned. From here, if memory serves, it's better than 4 hours walk back to the Varia. At least that's how long it took me to get there from there to here earlier.
just think about that for a minute. Have you ever walked 4 hours?
In a straight line? No.
Where were you walking that was not a straight line for 4 hours? Were you running?
Just
No.
took a recent trip to Italy.
Oh, yeah?
We were walking.
Oh, that's
constantly.
true, because yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we walked something like 12, 13 miles in Rome.
Jeepers. But it's fun.
It was
different.
absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Headlamp is dead.
So headlamp is dead. I've got to go. We've got 10 glow rods, so it won't be completely blind. So that's good. Options are to forge ahead toward the Varia and pray to get there before, or make camp at the Caravel. So we've got a generator.
Mhm.
We've got glow sticks.
Yep.
And we've got food.
We're doing pretty good.
I think we make camp.
I think so. What do you think, Internet? Make camp? We're picking that one, we think. Someone said, remember this guy, this is not Earth's guy, new planet? What?
It's not Earth guys.
Earth guy's new planet, right. It's not Earth, guys. It's a new planet. No, actually, I think it was 3 hours. Oh, someone said they did a marathon?
Stay at the Caravel.
Stay at the Caravel?
Someone says to keep going.
Someone said they got lost in a state park. That's a random thing. What part is it Taylor ignores you and goes in a different direction? It might be somewhere else because they are listening to us now. Camp, make camp, 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 make camp.
Camp.
Do it.
I think I think we have good reasoning on that. Doesn't want to sleep out on his stars because of the temperature drop. So there's clearly no power on the Caravel. But unlike the Varia here, I think I have a solution to that. So the only opening to the outside is the iris door on the airlock. Once I'm in there, there's all sorts of junk littering the corridor. So junk they can use to seal the door.
Mm-hmm.
A few layers of mylar blankets, some bedding. Got 10 glow rods left, so I'm going to go ahead and crack one and hunt through the rubbish here. So Taylor's going on a scavenging mission. I can go back down one of the hallways to the east or west, or else I can try the flight deck, even though I can tell from here that the control panels are smashed to bits.
Hallway or flight deck? What do you think, Internet? Hallway or flight deck? What would you pick?
I think I'd pick flight deck.
If they don't answer quickly, we'll do flight deck. Let's see. This is not that big of a decision, I don't think.
It might not be.
I amend my earlier statement. Just says always keep going, except for when you don't. Doesn't help us at all.
Try the flight deck.
That's 1 for one or 1 for the other. Check out the flight deck. Hallway. Nuts.
Oh, they're coming in so quickly. Hallways.
Hallways.
If we get another hallways, I'm going hallways.
And camping is better. That's not an option.
Flight deck. Ah, we're still equal.
Hallway. Just shoot in the hallway. Hallway.
But we need one more. Flight deck.
Flight deck. Flight deck.
Flight deck wins.
Really? I thought it was hallway. Okay. Yeah, there's another deck.
Well, so you can't count.
Oh, it's the same one.
on.
Hashtag
All right.
team flight deck.
Yeah, there you go.
It's already happened.
Winning.
Hashtags happen in this chat.
Winning.
Crazy. Okay.
Good grief. There's enough junk around. It's a very Charlie Brown moment there. Good grief.
Good grief.
If I knew much about building robots or programming them to be jaunty. Getting sassy again. Apart from those halls and their barely open doors, nowhere else in the ship is open to explore other than what's left of the flight deck. Like I said, the instrument panels are trashed. Summer teacher. So it's all wrecked. Guidance, communication, Waldo controls, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I would expect it.
There's looks like proximity alarm, so panel appears to be intact for an alarm system. I'm not sure if it's I need an alarm system. There was the weird scuttling though, which Taylor's bringing up now.
Mm-hmm.
Plus that means figuring out how to hook up the system to the generator. And that's if the thing even works. I think we hook up the alarm.
I think we hook up the alarm.
Because we want to
Don't
know
even
something
ask.
sneaking up on us because
Yeah.
it's scuttling, right?
That's just a no-brainer.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, hashtags do happen here, Joe. Like just in chat, they become a real thing.
So I can't help but feel that there's probably a waste of time, effort, and light, all of which are in short supply around here. But cracked another glow rod, so we've got 8 left now. The wires to this thing are mostly exposed, so it should be easy for Taylor to get it hooked
To
up.
the Ginny? No,
Again,
there's
to
no
the Ginny.
Ginny.
So what I'm calling nothing short of a miracle, they got the alarm hooked up. So
Okay,
we got an
sweet.
alarm system now, we're good. Whatever detection grid this thing projects, it actually appears to be rejecting most of it. So it looks like it's working for the most part. Ship was really designed for a small crew. Only a single mission specialist seat up there. Figure it's time to call it a night. Only
Yeah.
got 8 glow rods left. No sense in cracking another one. So
Goes to bed.
we've sealed the airlock door and taken a nap. Uh-oh. Something.
Was that?
Was that noise?
By the way, was that
Did you say
noise?
something?
Would you say? I'd say it out loud.
Was
It sounds
that
weird.
noise?
Hey, was that noise?
Was that noise?
It sounds kind of, weird
Yeah.
for Taylor to say that.
And for somebody to type it that way, right?
Yeah, right. Wait,
But
no, he's
are
not
they typing?
typing.
Yeah,
no,
they're
he's
just
talking.
speaking.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It sounds weird.
Yeah.
Was that noise?
Was that noise?
Okay.
All right. So I swear I just totally heard that weird scuttling noise again. Turned in the chair and saw it again. The little glowing green things.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't actually. That's just. I mean, I didn't actually hear anything or see anything, right? I think you did.
I think you did.
It's just my exhausted, terrified mind playing tricks on me. Space madness.
No, Space Madness. We're gonna
I should just go back to sleep. Yeah.
No. See the noises.
Oh yeah.
I'm making a decision.
You're the one to. All right.
Yeah. I'm making a
We're
decision.
gonna find out what that noise is.
Carlos makes a decision.
Every once in a while, you know.
Every once in a while, I make a
We gotta
decision.
make you feel special.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow, is that the last thing I want to do? No traipsing around in the cold in the dark, looking for something that isn't there to begin with.
All right, calm down, Taylor.
It's not like glow rods grow on trees, and even if they did, it's not like there are any trees on this moon.
Taylor and I
Yeah,
might have a
they're
love-hate
getting-
relationship.
Woo.
Really.
They're getting at you, Carlos.
It's okay.
Seriously, I feel like it's a better plan if I just go back to sleep. Don't you prefer to sleep than to snipe hunt?
Okay, what do you think? Should I let him off the hook? I wouldn't. I'd say chase down that noise. Let's just see what they say. This choice doesn't matter much, I think, Jess says.
That's a veto.
That's
Look
a
at you.
veto. Hashtag veto.
Yep.
But not like VITO. Hashtag veto.
Papa veto.
Yeah. Hey, I could be my Audi voice that I do.
Oh yeah.
The next time I do a veto, I go, veto. Then it sounds like Vito Benmanelli.
Right.
You have one left. I'll hold you that. Thank you, Benedequate. You're keeping track of my vetoes. Back to bed, Amy says. And here we come. Taylor's spicy ship, 10 out of 10. What? I don't know what that means.
Find out what it is. I got it back to bed. We don't know how to protect him. You got to tell us.
Protecting
Back
him
to
would be
that
going
noise.
back to
We
bed,
got
wouldn't
two
it?
for the noise.
Wait, we have noise?
2 for noise and
Chase
1
the
for
noise.
bed. Chase
Three.
We got 3.
Do it.
3 to 1.
That's what I was going to say. Funny side note real quick.
Yeah.
I don't think I did any of this my first playthrough.
Oh really?
None of it.
So it's
I
a
went
fresh new
right
story
to
for
the,
you.
Yeah, I went right to the peak and
I think
did
I did
that whole
too.
business.
Once I knew what the peak was, I was
Yeah.
trucking along. All right. So one more glow rod cracked,
Yeah.
which means we're down to 7. So how do you know that this scuttling noise whole modus operandi isn't to wait until its prey is ridiculously sleepy, and then lure it into a corridor so littered with trash that the bleary-eyed prey slips and breaks its own neck?
All right, I don't know. Calm down.
Man, Taylor's getting on your case.
Yeah.
All right. So Taylor's gonna go walk the halls. Gonna let us know if anything happens by screaming.
Like
a
Van
Van
Halen.
Halen cover band.
Cover band, yeah. That's.
All right.
I didn't even get that reference. Jump? Does he mean jump? Is that David Lee Roth?
Like I'm a singer for Van. I'll scream like I'm a singer for Van. You know, like the big wail that they do.
Right, but I might as well jump. But that's David Lee Roth.
No, I don't think that's.
It's not Van
no,
Halen.
I'm just saying I don't think that that's what. They're
I know,
referring
but I think it's a funnier joke, Taylor. I'm back on Taylor's case because they're on mine.
That's right.
If he would have been like, and then I'll let you know, like David Lee Roth said, if I have to jump. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going. We only have 45 minutes left.
Yep.
If that.
I've been everywhere I can to get to inside the ship, and I didn't find a thing. All right, so we're not finding anything. Must have dreamt the whole thing, and that's what I intend to do now, is get back to sleeping and dreaming. Probably scaring myself silly. Let's just pretend this chair is comfortable. It isn't, and that I'm going to go right back to sleep. Not likely.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I wake up in the morning, there'll be a rescue ship.
Okay, nice try.
Good luck. Crap, the alarm's going off.
Good.
Something's setting off the alarm. Good thing we set that up. So
Mhm.
this is what it feels like to go into cardiac arrest in deep space. There's nothing on the monitor screen.
Okay, that's weird.
Yep. I mean, obviously, there's nothing on the screen. What would be there? I'm the only living thing for who knows how many light years. Screw this, I'm unplugging this stupid device. I'm regretting ever hooking it up in the first place. Gonna go ahead. Tonight is not angling for a shot in my best sleep ever Hall of Fame. Back to bed, such as it is.
Did you just turn the alarm off?
Yep.
Seems silly.
Looks like they survived, though.
Yeah.
Good morning, which means it's time to rise and shine. By which I mean I'm feeling like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining. Tensely cold and more than a little crazy.
Okay, hold on.
Here's
I know we have to get through a lot, but you're gonna keep making these references, Taylor. I'm gonna call you out. Jack Nicholson in that scene is dead. Intensely cold.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for The Shining. It is, I guess, a spoiler alert.
True.
But like, you can't make that. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. And again, not trying to be gross here, I've got the absolute worst taste in my mouth. Saliva is green again. So
That's not good.
still dealing with that. Still don't know if it's the radiation
Mhm.
or the atmosphere. All right. So last night slept indoors, nowhere near a radiation source. So we're thinking it's not the radiation.
Yeah.
Guess I should try and figure out what's going on with the proximity alarm. Although I'm pretty sure it's just a malfunction. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna check out the alarm or grab some breakfast? I think
Well,
it's time to eat.
You just gonna do it?
No.
Well, see what they say, and then you can veto if you want to do breakfast. You said sausages earlier. Now I want sausages. I haven't had sausages in a while.
I had sausage on some pizza the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Delicious.
I haven't
Sausage,
had that either.
jalapenos, and pepperoni.
Jalapenos can go either way with me because it can be too much, then my stomach gets a little angry at me.
Yeah.
So, but sausage and pepperoni, that's gotta happen soon. Probably this weekend. I'm sure it is nothing. Green throat slime is totally normal. Chat says. I'm hoping the lack of sleep won't affect Taylor at the end. I don't know if it does. Find it. This is survival. You will regret it. I don't know what that means. Eat something. Alarm.
Ooh, here we go.
You
Grab some
slime.
breakfast.
Grab some breakfast.
Gotta
One
win
more.
by 2.
Okay, so one more would be food.
Food. All right, it's
Food.
winning by 2. Yep. Grab some breakfast. All right, breakfast. That's what normal people eat in the morning. Despite being stranded in deep space, I want to do as many normal things as possible. So I'm gonna chow down
Lemon
on
pepper
some
tuna.
lemon pepper tuna.
Mm.
That sounds delicious. Tasty. Sarcasm. Oh, that's not sarcastic.
That wasn't sarcastic.
Come on, Taylor.
Taylor.
Simply because I don't think it's possible to discuss the topic of fish for breakfast in space.
We were being serious.
All right, finished breakfast. Complaining about the food. You are out in space.
Yes, calm down.
Survival, yo. The way I see it today, it's all about reaching the peak. I agree. Let's get to that peak.
Yeah, let's get to the peak.
Hope you have the inability to get to it. Yesterday was just a combination of exhaustion and optical illusion. With food in the belly, a full day ahead, let's go for better odds. I also like knowing that this caravel and the little generator are waiting for me on my return. So if we know how far away we were, at least when we turn back. So what do you think? Figure I can make it to the peak today?
Yeah.
Let's go for
Yeah. We gotta get there. Also, Taylor doesn't know that we have like half an hour
it. Yeah, let's go,
to
Taylor.
do. Taylor.
Pick it up. All
Oh,
right.
by the way, Lady Noriman said Sastronaut, and that's pretty amazing.
Oh, that is pretty good. Oh, look, we got some other tuna.
I actually like tuna,
eaters.
Benequit says, yes.
All right. So, trekked far into this mystery to find out its answer. Let's go. Stuck my head out of the caravel and caught was honestly one of the most impressive sunrises I've ever witnessed. So at least it's pretty. First of all, let's just be impressed that I was up and at him before the first light. And second, I should mention that I could see a weird green corona around the peak again. That sort of soft glow. So we heard that once already. The light, like the shape of the peak itself. I guess I don't really need it for hiking to the peak. What's she doing? Oh,
Like
the
without a
suit.
compass.
So they're
Oh,
trying to get
yeah.
rid of the suit's compass.
I think this is
Should be able to
important.
get there, but I bet I could spend a few minutes and cobble one together from spare parts before I take off.
By the way, I've never built a compass. I don't think that's easy, is it? Magnets, I guess. Maybe it is easy. What do you guys think? Build a compass? Don't build a compass. Let us know, and we know you're in delay. I think this might be an important one. But just so you know, as you're deciding this one, we both have about a half an hour left in us. So if we don't finish, we will pause it. I'll leave that iPad, and maybe you can just finish it next week.
Oh, sure. Off stream.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or I mean like on stream.
okay.
Yeah. We'll just jump back in.
Should be
here.
able to find
Just-
time.
Yeah. Because then we can, everything that's being, if you guys are watching it live, that's cool, but if you're not and you're watching it delay, it's recorded. So all these are little videos afterwards so that you
Yeah.
can check them out. Let's
Science.
Taylor do science. Build science. Build a
Everybody wants
compass.
to build.
All
All right. So we're gonna build ourselves a compass.
Taylor's a space nerd.
Show off
Totally
show
build
off
it.
the science skills. This should almost be fun.
Is she complaining already? I thought she
Alright,
said
so
you
the
wanted
med
to.
kit has a couple of needles in it, so that's easy enough. I've done this before with a bowl of water, but it's not like going to balance one of those while I'm hiking all day. That the compass face is able to float, so that's what we need to get to. So instead I'm going to do a variation where the compass face is balanced on like a pushpin or a brad, something like that. Of course, the most important part of making any compass is finding a magnet, preferably a rare earth magnet.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Not on Earth. Hey.
Unfortunately, up in the flight deck, there's a whole bank of computers that aren't using their hard drives right now. A little bit
Magnet.
of general disassembly. Voila, we have magnetized needles. Attached them with a featherweight disc of plastic MRE wrapper, mounted it all on a paper clip, and couched the whole assembly in a piece of PVC tubing. It may not be pretty, but it seems to actually work. Score one for the indoor kid.
Oh, yeah.
Science. Alright, my compass and I are heading north. Weird peak or bust. I'll message you after a while.
That was very well done, sir.
Okay, I reached this point yesterday, having detoured around the rim of a little crater. Yep, there was realizing that the EVA suit compass was all screwy, even though I was probably 5 miles from the wreck. And that's still the case today. The suit compass is nuttier than 2 squirrels in a winter food hoarding competition, but the homemade compass is working perfectly.
Perfect.
Way to go, guys.
Way to
Good
go,
decision on the
science.
compass. So maybe they should have me scratch build the Varia too. That's an idea. That joke went a little dark. Oh, I might have stayed in one piece that way. Ooh, yeah. All right. So once again, I don't feel like I'm any closer to the peak. Once again, I'm questioning whether to keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. We're just not gonna do it anymore.
We got the first one, and
Yeah.
from there,
I'm
it's
angry
just not
about
going to
it.
happen. Plenty of daylight, finite moon.
Chet says science student ? Or science student. Were they science? They were sciencey, right?
Yeah,
Taylor?
yeah, yeah. It was a student.
Right, that one
They claimed they were an astronaut,
Yeah.
and then
They lied to us.
they lied to us
Yeah.
pretty much immediately.
Yeah, immediately. All right.
It's not a good way to start a relationship, Taylor.
Mm-mm.
Well, the good news is I haven't died trying. Still trying to get to the peak.
Right.
So it's as if time and space and perspective have all taken a little vacation in the vicinity of this weird peak. One moment I'll look up and hey, I'm almost there, and then I'll blink and it'll seem like it's 10 miles away again. I am thinking of taking a snack break before I get back to it.
When do you need a snack break?
Energy.
I realize I'm being very tough on Taylor this whole Let's Play.
You guys have been
So-
going back and forth on the snarkiness.
We've been kind of going at it. I say no.
You say no.
I think it's such a small one, we don't have to ask the chat, do we? Well, you would say yes?
I
You
would
earned
say
it?
yes, that's the thing.
You're so nice. Okay, do it. Say yes.
Oh, let's wait for chat.
Oh, this one?
We're
But
both
this-
split.
Okay. I just feel like it's not a non-issue. It's
Gotta get
food.
the energy to keep moving, right?
Yeah, but is it really, really fall down from not having a snack? Okay, we'll listen to what they say. Say, IFA says snack.
Snack.
Here they come in. It's fun how it's on delay and they just let you just see them all.
Oh, man, you are
snacky,
getting
snack,
vetoed.
snack. Eat, child, eat.
You are getting vetoed now by
Banana
chat.
Quit is giving me a lot of really funny things. And Banana Quit, by the way, we aren't doing this weekly. We used to do live streams weekly. I have so many things that I'm doing, and we're all doing. So we will be doing these Let's Plays of the game. Is it monthly? Because the next month we're doing another one? Lifeline 2?
Yeah, we're gonna do it next month. We're gonna do it for.
Or we're doing Silent Night
Silent Night.
is next.
Yep.
And that's it? Is that the last Taylor game?
Yeah.
Until another one?
Right.
Yeah. So next month, November. Wait, it is November. December.
It is November.
December, we're gonna
Okay,
do
we'll
Silent
have
Night.
We're gonna have another playthrough in December.
Yeah, but we might next week finish this one up if we don't get to it.
All
Okay.
right.
Eat donuts,
So,
someone says.
Chili with
Thank you.
beans.
Yes, chili beans is good
That's
as
the
well.
first thing we got.
I am so hungry right now. Sorry.
I'm gonna say I prefer it with beans
Yeah, do it.
for chili.
I like beans.
That's a Texas.
Yeah, I think I always do
Texas
beans.
thing is to
Yeah.
not have beans.
You know what? Side note, Hormel chili, not that bad.
Yeah.
With the beans, the ground beef? Yeah, it's not that
I
bad.
used to eat those when I was in grade
College?
school. Yeah.
Oh, do you say grade school?
Yeah. It's
Like
weird, right?
small person?
Elementary school. Sure.
Okay.
All right. We should try this MRE and change your mind real quick because it apparently doesn't have beans. Some would argue that chili with beans isn't proper chili at all.
Yeah.
It has beans. That's how I like it.
Yep.
Sorry, Taylor. All right, so I finally been able to make some real noticeable progress. All right, so at the edge of the crater, pretty giant one, the massive walls to rappel down into it. But the base of the peak is at the center of the crater, right at the deepest point of its concavity. So, okay, we've found where the peak's at now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long way down to that crater, and I've got no climbing equipment. Can I get down safely? Will I ever get back out? What do you say? Ready to find out.
How's our ankle doing? Do we know? They haven't really given us an update.
There
have they?
hasn't been any comment on the ankle for a while.
feel like-
and they've been walking.
Right, because I feel like if it was, then they'd be like, okay, it's really bothering me, then I wouldn't want to do this. But I'd say go for it.
I also say go for it.
Good. And with time.
I've scouted out the crater walls and scouting out distance and found a section with a decent amount of crags and footholds. All right.
All right.
I guess in the absence of nylon ropes and carabiners, a few shallow divots in the rock is as good as it's going to get. All right. So we don't want to turn into the 127 hours guy.
Yes, that would be weird.
Yeah. Actually, does sound like the worst that could happen. Yeah. All right. Good luck climbing.
Oh yeah, you don't want to say break leg. That's really.
Well, no, break a leg is supposed to be good luck, right?
Right.
So hopefully.
You didn't just mess
doesn't
up.
break a leg.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, down I go. Talk to
127
you
hours
soon.
again? Jeepers. Sorry.
Down we go. All right. Made a couple minor mishaps along the way, but good adrenaline rush. Could probably stand to take a painkiller.
There it is.
Because the shoulder and ankle are screaming. Yep. in what I have pain that would benefit from being killed? Sure, take a pill. Because we've got 2 pills.
Yeah.
So we're down to 1 after this.
Side note, the chat room said we should have said break a leg. I wonder if that matters.
Maybe not. If we have the hurt ankle and shoulder.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They said it. They also say RIP. They've been saying RIP a lot for us.
They have been.
Yeah.
We're just survived so far.
All right, well, we did it. You took
Okay,
the pill?
we're down to 1
Yeah.
pill. Really can't overstate how big a bowl this crater is, especially now that I'm down inside it, but the peak is in view. My rattle trap compass still tells me I'm pointed north, and I'll check with you when I'm closer to the goal. Things are a little weird. Mind if I unload? Here we go.
Oh, yeah. You can tell us. Oh, we actually, you know what? They don't have much time. I'm trying to think of the time. No,
We've still got half hour.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Listen to it.
Lay it on me. Alright, thanks. So, you know how this peak has seemed sort of at a distance? I don't know, just out of reach? I had thought it was just an optical illusion, but the various hills and valleys on this moon were playing tricks with my perspective, but now I'm not so sure. I know this sounds crazy. It sounds crazy because it is crazy. Forget it. Yeah, okay, forget it, or wait, tell me.
Wait, tell me.
Tell me. We told you could unload, just go.
Yeah, just do it.
Look, this is nuts, but I think the peak might actually be sort of wavering in like an existential sense.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
I like existential talk.
And then, of course, and it's there again, and I'll question my sanity. I'll be looking at it, moves, great. And that's what happened about a half dozen times since it got down to the crater. Okay, that is weird.
Yeah, I would actually say it's an illusion because I think it is an illusion. Right? That someone else.
It sounds like an illusion, based on the fact that it's like wavering, maybe
Right.
like heat.
Yeah, I'd say that.
That must be an illusion.
We'll ask you guys for another important one here soon.
I know, that's the only explanation that really makes sense. Things don't just fluctuate in space anytime, they don't. But here's what's really tripping me out. I've been walking for about an hour, more or less making a beeline for this place. And just a minute ago, I looked down, and there was another set of boot prints in the sand.
What?
I don't mean an inspirational poster. That's when I carried you kind of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, these are exactly the same shape and size as my own footprints. Uh-oh.
I don't think I ever figured this part out.
As if I was doubling back on my own path. How is that even possible? It definitely is not. You're sure they're yours?
What do you guys think? I don't think this matters much, but I'll let you decide this one. You guys are seeing a bunch of stuff in there. I missed it. I'm sorry. I want to talk spoilers, but I don't want to be a jerk. Well, you know what? We're in spoiler territory right now. This whole show is spoiler.
Yeah.
So you can say some stuff if you want to. Talk spoilers in the spoiler chat. We do have a Discord chat room. I don't have the link to it. I'll send it to you afterwards when we're done here. Real quick, what do you think? Does this matter? Is it definitely not? You're sure they're yours?
Talking about the footprints.
Talking about the footprints. Real quick. Here comes an answer. And answer. And answer. And...
That's not how the internet works.
It almost is. I bet they're Taylor's. Here comes a chat program. What? Oh, Discord is a chat program. Check it out. Do this again, Carlson, Alex. Make a duo. Make a duo.
Make a duo.
We're gonna do it. Oh no, don't. That's rude because she's German and so English is not her first language. So make a duo is kind of funny, but she's probably.
Well,
Should probably make a team.
we can still
of
make
it.
a duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a funny way to say
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
We make a good duo.
We make a good duo. Yeah.
It works.
So we will make a duo. Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right. They want us to answer.
Belaboring it. Good luck.
Not Taylor's. I see not Taylor's. I bet they're Taylor's.
Or are they?
All right. We're gonna go.
I don't think we have an answer for this one.
You're sure they're yours? Well, I mean, who else's could they possibly be? They're exactly my size, exactly the same tread pattern. I don't know. I'm not sure how I would be walking in a straight line and walking in circles at the same time. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm just going to put my head down and keep walking forward.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm finally here. I sort of can't believe it. All right, so we are at the peak. I know a lot of times people talk about how they never thought they were going to achieve a goal. It's bigger and better than I would have thought, but not just taller, but bigger around the base. There's a recessed area maybe 50 yards to my left. Should I check that out or scout around the perimeter first? I'm going to check out the opening.
Do it.
All right, I'm going to try not to be thoroughly unsettled by this, but I have to tell you, it's going to be an uphill battle because the recession in the peak wall, it's a doorway.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
Dum, dum,
I don't
dum.
mean like it's a cave entrance that naturally formed in the rock or that sort of thing. I mean it's a doorway, human scale.
What the HE double hockey sticks?
Do I even do with this information?
Duo!
Go through the door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't walk up to a door and not go in.
Oh, Joe. Hold on. You keep doing it. I'm going to do something.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Through the doorway, it opens into a sort of nondescript hallway, rock walls on all sides. Once the light from outdoors tapers off, it's dark as pitch in here, which is not helping my nerves at all. In the meantime, I guess I can spark up a glow rod. Oh, holy crap!
Whoa!
What happened? What happened, Taylor? Okay, I know. It's happened to me out there before, but never this close. I heard the echo bouncing off these rock walls before I even heard the source. And I was looking around trying to figure out where that scuttling sound was coming from, and I saw this faint green glow near the floor. And it took a second, but then it resolved itself into, I swear, it was a bunch of little pairs of eyes.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
That's creepy. And then something brushed against his leg.
Should have kicked it earlier, like I said.
It didn't hurt me. I was just kind of bounced right off and kept running with the rest of them deeper into the mountain. But this means I'm not alone in here. I liked it so much, but
Oh, I forgot
so much better when I was alone in here.
Like,
I'm not going to follow those things. But I
yeah,
don't
but
want to
does
get
that
out
mean I don't
either.
want to get out either? Yeah, that's a bad decision because I want to stay in there because I know what's in there.
We're going to follow.
Yeah, we have to.
I think so.
We have to.
Follow those things. We've been working all this time to get to the peak. I'm not going to quickly leave.
No, we gotta push forward. Oh. Best part of this dream is the non-duo action that caused.
Those creatures, it sounds so weird to say that. It's not a word I thought I'd be using on this moon. Anyway, those creatures went running around toward the light ahead of me, so I guess that's where I'm going to. Why would it get brighter the deeper inside a mountain you go? There's just no way that makes sense. Unless there were, I don't know, electrical lights in here? What the HE double hockey sticks?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sure I can describe this to you. I don't know what I was expecting, or I'm not sure I can describe this to you. Reach the peak. Not sure what I was expecting when I reached the peak.
Tell me.
Tell me. Tell me, Taylor. Okay, I'm standing in a room in the interior of a mountain. Let's not forget. It's, I guess you would have to call it a control room.
Get it?
All right.
Seen that before.
The room itself isn't very large. So basically some stand-up room in there. There are computer systems, functioning computer systems. So that's
Okay.
cool. There are brand names that Taylor recognizes. There are a couple of chairs in front of the computers.
Joel warns us to be careful during this part.
Oh,
Okay.
be careful. We have to make the right decisions.
Yeah. We could buy it. right
Okay,
now.
this all must be salvage parts from ships. Okay, so they're piecing together this other
Mhm.
peak. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, the wiring. There's tons of it, bunched and bundled, and it all leads out of the computer banks and up into a hole in the room ceiling. And from there, who knows where.
I feel like we're close. Explore the computers or explore the wiring. Tell us, Internet. Leave was too late. We were already in. So, I forgot exactly how to handle this room. Thanks a lot, Jess. But yeah, wiring or computers. Do you remember what you did the first time?
I don't. I feel a little shady about exploring the wiring, though.
It does sound like a
What if
shady
it does
thing.
like short circuit while I'm trying
Yeah. I mean, we are science students, though, but wiring right? Question mark. Computers! Exclamation point.
Uh-oh.
Explore the wiring. Nope. Punctuation.
Oh, man.
Which one is it so far? That's all options.
Runt.
Run.
Computers. Always wait, computer. Oh, actually,
This
wait,
part is
computers.
like 20 minutes nonstop. My bad.
Computers.
This part's 20 minutes long? Oh no, we're not going to finish. I think it's computers. Okay.
Computers. Explore the
I
computers.
trust Hot Noodle Cup.
This is wild. This screen is displaying a topographical map of the area.
What?
What? It's centered on the peak inside a
Right.
giant crater. I can toggle out and scroll. If I go, yep, there's the wreckage of the caravel. It shows up as a bright broken brick against the dark of the moonscape. And we also found the Varia, two bright pieces glowing back at me from the screen. Excuse me. Where are these images even coming from? Is there some sort of satellite up there? I wonder how much of the moon this imaging covers. Like if we keep scrolling, well, oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What? What is it?
Hold on, yours is very funny.
Oh my god.
That's a funny one, isn't it?
There's another bright green block southwest of the Varia site, and oh no, there's another one. Pull back as far as it'll go. Sweet mother of, there are dozens of shipwrecks on this moon.
Oh, that's not
How?
good.
How? This is impossible.
How many total? Yeah. We're not leaving.
I've counted 29, 30, and I still haven't seen the whole surface of the moon yet. My God, how many ships have been down here? And how have we not heard anything about it in the news? This place is the Bermuda Triangle of outer space. There are other monitors too. This one's idle. Wake it up.
Oh, you're just going forward now.
Yeah.
This is it.
I just nudged it awake and a language option menu. Not what I was expecting to see. Let's go with English since it's right there at the top. I see what I speak, and that's what I speak. Okay, here's what the screen says. All systems operational. Broadcasting. Time to pulse. And then there's a sequence of numbers moving so quickly. So we've got a timer going down.
Yep, timers. We know about timers here,
I know
Lifeline.
so much about timers.
Yeah.
Whatever, time to pulse means we appear to be counting down to it. I can't tell you that this notion fills me with confidence. There's another idle monitor next to it. Just going to jog that one awake too. Familiar look at the screen. It looks like the proximity alarm I set back up at the caravel. Slightly different model, different bells. It's not functioning. Or it's functioning too, which, no way.
What do you see?
What do you see? On the screen of the proximity alarm, there's something moving. Something outside the peak, moving toward the peak, moving toward me. Something human-shaped.
What? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I guess. I don't know what that matters.
We're just trucking through.
I know. By the way, Ashley said hashtag best duo.
Best duo.
Yeah.
I've never been more sure of anything in my brief and lately crazy life. That is a person, and that person is coming here.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, this
one's
big
a
one.
big one. This one's a big
Go
one.
out and meet them or stay where you are. I forget what I did.
We got an Ermagerd.
Let's see what we should do. Oh, hey, Lucy. Joining us when you got to see us before we were done being live. And this whole video will be up on the internet afterwards. I'll probably edit it. But you know what? I'm going to go home and eat first, so it's not going to be edited for a while. So you can see all the weird stuff at the beginning with our mics didn't work and stuff.
Oh, great.
Stay, leave it, which means, I don't know what that means. Hashtag Bus Taylor, that's going to help us. Sorry, I had to look up. Stay where you are. You must leave. Stay. Good golly.
There's 3 stays, 2.
4 stays.
Joel said leave it twice.
5
stay,
stays.
Stay.
4, 5,
stay.
6 stays.
They're all staying. Stay. We're
Okay.
staying. Stay where you are.
Yeah, maybe it's the best plan.
Maybe it's best I give myself a little while to mentally prepare. If there's a way to mentally prepare for this, there's no doubt. They're heading right for where I am. And then what? Am I rescued? I've got some time. Might as well see what else I can do with these computers, huh? Sure, see what's what.
Cool. Why wouldn't you?
Oh man, I might have just hit pay dirt. This one's a sector-wide scanner. It's also the one that the majority of the wires seem to be coming out of, okay? Which, I think those wires compromise broadcasting antenna. And that means this peak with this whole structure, it's got to be some sort of broadcasting tower.
Makes sense.
All right? Seated at the center of an enormous crater that, I don't know, maybe it functions like a parabolic reflector? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
a
what I
giant
was thinking.
satellite dish 5 miles across. I would go looking for the premium cable channels if it weren't for the fact that my mind is melting right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. You gotta see if they have HBO. Am I wrong or am I wrong?
See if they have HBO.
Am I right or am I right?
I think you're right.
I think you see that.
As much as I'm sure that that thing would be really fascinating to watch right now, I kind of feel like I've got more pressing issues. But please, don't let that stop you from watching on your own time.
It's weird because, like, it's
Get your
in the game.
HBO fix somewhere else, Carlos.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, we can mention it because it's in the game. Cause it's,
If this place is broadcasting, which it is, and I have access to the broadcasting center, which I do, then every second I'm not sending out an SOS is a second I'm wasting. So give me a minute to see if I can nose my way into the proceedings. Hey, I managed to interrupt the feed, type an SOS message, get mad at myself for not knowing SOS in multiple languages, decide SOS was probably pretty universal, and then get the feed broadcasting in. All right, so we're sending out a distress signal. This is great. In spite of all the weirdness, I actually have hope for the first communication interrupted, date, time, stamp, searching, requiring a signal.
oh, we almost lost them.
Is happening. Hello. It's okay. I'm here. What just happened?
You always lean to the kind way, so do it.
Which one?
I'd pick what just happened. Oh, what did you pick?
I said it's okay. I'm here. Oh wow, I'm glad to hear it because for a minute there you weren't, or maybe I wasn't. Oh, timer. I don't know what it looked like from your end, but from where I was from where I'm standing, there was this sort of humming noise that was sudden and everywhere, and I just had had time to look at the monitors and saw that the time to pulse countdown was all at zeros. So it was timers. We did a pulse. Then it was like the whole world just fell apart.
I don't remember what this means. Do you remember what this is? This pulse? Or are we getting spoiled?
We're gonna find it.
Out? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna find it out.
Okay.
Before I even knew it was happening, it was over. Everything was back to normal. And I use that word loosely. But I think I just experienced what happened when I was outside the peak, and it shimmered and disappeared. Except this time I was inside the peak, and I shimmered and disappeared with it.
We got disconnected. Do you feel okay?
I'm gonna say, do you feel
It's okay. You can do it.
I guess I feel all right. Like I said, it happened so fast I didn't really have time to react. Can you get that from going out of phase with reality?
I mean, it should make anybody feel
motion
sick.
sickness, yeah.
Virtual reality makes people feel sick.
Right.
Pulsing.
Yeah, the computer gives an invalid date timestamp. So what happened? What date and time was it reading? This is, oh hey, I have some news to report. Not sure where it lands on the whole good news, bad news spectrum. Lay it on me.
Lay it on me.
Okay, I'm not actually sure what to make of this. Best case scenario, I'm about to get really, really rescued because where there used to be one human-shaped human approaching my location, now there are 5.
All right, let's ask about this. So I know that I have a feeling who these people are. Do we go out and meet these people, or do we stay where we are? And we'll wait for you in this one because this is a big one. Someone voted for HBO earlier, which thank you.
Nice.
By the way, are you watching the Westworld?
I am watching Westworld.
We always talk about that. It's
Yes.
Good show.
It's okay.
This live stream, it mentioned many brands. None of the brands that mentioned this live stream are sponsors. They're just off. They are only of the minds and will of Carlos and Alex. Hashtag best duo.
I say stay as well.
Stay where you are.
I'm thinking stay.
We have 12 minutes in which to potentially beat this.
We
Stay.
can do it.
I think we can. If we do, it's like the fastest I think anyone has ever played this game.
All right, we're staying.
Stay.
Stay where you are. All right, Taylor. Gotta wait it out. Absolutely gonna stay here. I think that's the right thing to do. This is rescue team, then I can wait an extra few minutes to get rescued. If it's stragglers from down ship, maybe they'll get lost in the desert. They might be crazed. Figure out whether wait and see how they react. I agree. And if they're not rescuers or survivors, if there's something worse, then I surely don't want to deliver myself into their arms.
I don't know why that matters.
Good logic all around.
Yeah, okay.
Thinks I've got absolutely no precedent for this sort of situation. Yeah, me neither, except that I've played this before. So it's assuring to hear someone else tell me what I'm saying isn't complete gibberish. Some sort of native creature that sees me as a threat, or worse, as a meal.
A meal, dun dun dun.
And yeah, I know it sounds unrealistic. This moon hasn't exactly given me a lot of reason to believe it can support life. I haven't seen any evidence of water, no rivers, no clouds, no vegetation that I've spotted either. Breathable air, though.
What creatures earlier? The rat.
Yeah, the
things?
walls.
We never figured out that.
I mean, they saw what they thought were eyes.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
skittering across the floor. So
Breathable air, though.
I'm gonna say, yeah, give her.
Yeah.
You know, they're throwing out, not she.
Yep.
Taylor is throwing out all these negative things.
Yep.
But
Get the
they
positive.
can breathe the air.
Yeah.
Right. The atmosphere is breathable. Yep.
Chet says, "Don't talk to strangers." We're not. So
And
far.
also, I know I didn't imagine whatever those things were that ran by me in the corridor, which you were
Oh,
bringing
I
up.
know. Yeah.
Whatever's approaching the peak right now, though, they're as big as I am. Maybe that just means they're humans. The thought that they might not be is what keeps me from rushing out there with open arms and wait for my guests to arrive. So I'm just going to settle in, get comfortable, and wait for the guests. Uh-oh, scuttling sound again. Oh man, this is the first time I've heard it when there have been lights on. I might actually be able to see whatever is going on that's making that noise. Whatever it is that brushed my leg, whatever it is that's glowing green eyes. Do I even want to see whatever this thing turns out to be? Sound's coming from, wait, I think it's behind the monitor bank, running around in the wiring.
Oh, this is a big one, isn't it? No. Go look for it or stay back.
Could be dangerous.
Go. Don't talk to strangers. We're not talking to strangers. Go look for it or
We're gonna
step
go
back
find out
from
what's-
there.
Gonna go find out what's skittering behind the monitors, or...
Benita, quick. We have our time limit of 6 o'clock, so it's like 9 minutes. And like I said, we can pause it essentially and just pick it up next week. My stomach is growling at this point.
Somebody's hungry.
I heard noodles, then I heard chili mag.
It's true.
And we talked a lot about food.
Lemon pepper tuna.
Lemon pepper tuna, which we were not, like Taylor thought we were joking. I hope it's not the former crew members. Oh, that's funny. Spoiler, Jess. If that's true, I don't know if that's true at all. Step back. Look for it.
We got two
Look.
looks. Stay back. Two stay backs.
Smiley face of some sort, or is that tears?
Cries.
Cries.
Cry.
Why are you crying, lady? Bummer? That's not an answer.
I think he's referring to your time limit.
Then that time limit. Hey, we're gonna do more of these going forward. Donuts? Yeah, I want donuts so bad. Don't stay. Don't talk to strangers. Don't stay. Wait, what was it? How many do we have? Look or step back? That's the question. Look for it. Step back. Look or step back. I don't know. This is a good enough answer. You get to pick.
No, you get to pick this one.
Okay, I say the sounds are coming from Minor Bank. Step back. Step
Yes,
back.
good plan. No sense in actively hunting whatever creepy alien creature is scampering around in the winery.
Yeah, that's my point. That's the idea.
Over the last couple of days, it's become pretty evident that I see too many, more than was good for me. Oh, sci-fi horror movies. A lot of references.
Yes.
It's okay, so let's see. It's louder over here behind the pulse countdown computer. Okay, this is me stepping away from the pulse countdown computer, not rushing headlong into. Oh my God!
What happened?
What happened? One of them just stuck its head out. It's things that were making the noise. It's things that ran by me earlier. Oh my God! It's my lab rats.
There you go. There it is. And everybody in chat said step back, so we're good. We did what they said.
Nice.
Are you certain? Is that possible? That doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna say, are you certain?
Okay.
I'm absolutely certain. The first one who stuck his head out, it was Patch.
Patch Adams?
Looks kind of like a check. I call him that because he was all white except this one spot.
Oh,
Got
Patch.
brown over his eye.
Yep.
Yep, so that makes sense. And now that eye is green, luminescent green, glowing, and looking right at me.
This is, by the way, this is a first moment, especially through this playthrough, that we're introduced to green.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Well, there's been
besides
little
the-
mentions of green, right? The
yeah, a little bit with our,
glow around the,
and our mouth and stuff.
Yep. And the green glow around the peak.
Right, that was
So,
there, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so rats looking at us in the face.
Don't get close.
I'm going to say that as well. Do not get close. Yeah, I won't get too near them. That's fine. On the other hand, I've handled these rats so much, I think of them more as friends than as test subjects. So, okay. They found the Caraval rack, and they found their way here as well. How do we know they found the Caraval rack? Oh, because they were in there with us when we went to sleep and had the alarm go off.
Right.
Okay, so they...
Are they following
Were
me?
they following me, or were they drawn to the peak somehow? That's a haunting notion. But at the same time, their glowing green eyes and the glowing green peak do have that, glowing green thing in common.
Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yes. Are
Oh,
all your
yeah.
rats there? What are the rats doing? What are the rats doing? That
Yeah.
seems more important.
Yeah, we don't need to know about all the rats.
Yeah.
The rats are just acting like rats. It's so unsettling. I mean, apart from the eyes, they just look like they always did. Okay. Something otherworldly,
Yeah.
maybe alien. This is on top of everything else that was happening. The computers in this mountain, the visitors, the time-space disappearance. I just need a few minutes to process. All right, so Taylor's having a mini freak out. A ship. Oh my God, there's a ship. A ship in this sector.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell. I mean, it's too early to know whether they're on an arc to this moon, whether they got my SOS, but they entered the sector map and the monitor lit up like Christmas.
We're so close to the ending right
I know
now.
we are. I'm good to keep going.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, because I just feel like if we break it now, it's like
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, we'll
we'll push
We're
through.
gonna
We're gonna
push
push through. Is that what we decided we'd say?
No, I think we changed it every time. I've been sort of slowly pacing the room, just trying to keep my distance from the rats. But I went running over to check it out in the heartbeat. Creepy space rodents. Please, 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 let them pick up my SOS signal. Please let them get me off this godforsaken rock. All I ask is that. That doesn't seem good.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah, don't assume.
Don't wanna
it's
assume
rats.
it's the rats.
Yeah, but I can assume.
There's something on the other computer. You remember the one with the time to pulse countdown? That one just lit up too. There's new text on the screen, and I don't
like
the
how
way
it sounds.
Sector breach. Target acquired. Tracking. I think it's reasonable to assume that it's in reference to the new ship, the one that's potentially coming to rescue me. the one that I would really prefer not to be a target.
Hold on, I gotta pause this for a minute. Lucy says we're acting like we haven't played the game. That is not true. Two things. One, there's multiple paths in these games, and yes, people are hearing that door.
Oh,
I had the
got
squeak.
creak.
It was fixed with WD-40 the other day, and now it's back, and people are leaving work because we're still here. So that's where you're gonna hear that. So sorry about that. But also, we haven't played all these variants.
Right. I mean,
So we are actually
a lot of the times I'll play through the game once or twice, but I won't go through every single scenario. And
like a good chunk of it happened where we went back, and I didn't do any of that. I went just a beeline for it. So so we aren't acting at all. It's like real stuff.
We have played the game.
Yeah.
But it's also maybe been a while. So
Yeah. I mean, this was
Bear with
when did
us.
this come out?
It's been
2 years.
I'd say if
Almost.
not already 2 years, it's like a year and a half.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a long time.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
So, I think it's reasonable to assume that in the reference. Yeah. So, do we want to override it or do we want to warn the ship?
Oh, this is big for them.
Hold
Okay.
the door.
Yeah, this is. I made a thing. Remember Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started saying that a long time ago when that door started squeaking.
Oh.
So they're doing a callback to hashtag hold the door. Can we warn them? Okay, so what do we do? Override it is one. We got one. Override it. Joe's going for our push through. Hashtag hold the door. That doesn't help us, but yes. Hashtag stomach growling, because it still is. Override it one. What do we do? Can you warn the ship? Override it. Warn the ship. I think the first time through I warned the ship.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Amy's the only one so far. Yeah, it's our job, but we have fun with it too.
Jesse coming out for
Override.
some support.
2 overrides. Are you just doing it? 0 and 2? Override, okay, override.
Can you override it? I don't know. I'd love to, but unlike all those B-grade science fiction movies I love so much, there's no big red button with the words manual override.
Darn.
So
Funny he calls that Choose Your Own Adventure.
I know
don't
enough
remember
about
that.
computers to torrent some BBC shows or program little Choose Your Own Adventure games for fun, but trying to hack into this thing and override a weapon system, unless the password is password, I might be in trouble.
It might be.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to try though. I hope it works.
I think so, right?
I mean, you got to push through, right?
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you didn't get to do that. Yeah.
I'm holding that.
Yeah.
All right, so you and me both. If you're trying to pray, if you're the praying
type.
type, I'd take some of those too.
Wait, what? If you're the praying type, I'd take prayers.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say that we are.
Yep.
Much obliged. Hopefully they'll make up for all the swearing I did while my teeth were chattering in the cold last night. Swear all you need.
Hey, I like it.
We're just
Can't
on
on
live
this stream, but
no
yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
Thanks. Even if one more stressor gets added to the mix, I promise I'll take you up on that. Another big question right now is, can I find a way to warn the approaching ship that they're being targeted? See, now Taylor's going to do both things for us here.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, the answer is, I don't know. I could try. Just send another general message the same way I did with the SOS. I have to hope they read English. I don't know what's targeting them. A missile, some kind of projectile. No, of course not. Taylor, you dummy. It's a pulse. An electromagnetic pulse. Probably some kind of directed energy weapon, like, I don't know, a particle beam? Good lord. A strong enough energy beam set loose in the vacuum of space, you could really do some damage. You could tear a spaceship like the Varia right in half.
Right.
Must be what happened.
It is what happened. I mean, I think.
Yeah, the Varia. Who knows how many more? All those bright green bricks glowing on the map. Yep, but why? What possible reason could there be for blasting ships out of the sky and then just leaving them to rot?
I think we need to see how close our visitors now, because
we didn't check on that the last
Yeah, we didn't
time.
check on it last time.
We'll get some more information here. The 5 human-shaped shapes, and yes, there are still only 5, and I'm feeling grateful that the unknown is at least finite. They're maybe 10 minutes out from the peak. I'm just going to stay right here where I am. No need to go out and meet them, for better or worse. They're headed straight to me. Besides, between keeping an eye on those rats and trying to keep my potential rescuers from being shot out of the sky, I've got plenty of my hands already, thanks.
All right, so I think this is an important one. Keep working on the computers or tend to the rats. Let us know, internet. I think if you don't tend to the rats, they can get out of control, is what I think I remember. But
start ripping things apart.
yeah, I feel like they're bad news. What do you think we should do? Tend the rats. Keep working computers. By the way, even though it's already 6, we still are pretty much right up at the edge of the ending here, and that's the. That might be a what's the word I'm looking for? A record.
Sure.
Are there speedruns on YouTube? I should look for that. Lifeline speedrun. Keep working. Work. Computers.
All right, we got
That's
3
the same
computers.
thing.
For
Rats.
rats.
Keep working.
4. Yep. All right, we're going computers.
Keep working. And I'm going to look up real quick if there's YouTube.
So the good news is I already know how to break into the broadcast and get my own message into the feed. Okay, bad news. Nothing here has me convinced that there's a way for that ship to respond. That makes sense. So all this desperately trying to reprogram the mysterious computer system could all be in vain. But we're going to push through, right?
We're going to push through.
Keep at it, just in case. Hey, if we can figure this out, it's the best way to go.
Ashley's watching us at 2 a.m. where she is. Thank you for watching.
Wow, that's
There's a lot of people who stay up till crazy
thanks.
time to hang
That's
out with us.
awesome. Yeah, of course. I mean, I've got so much nervous energy at the moment. I've got to burn it off in some fashion. It's one of my favorite ways to
Oh,
burn
yeah.
off some energy too is messing around with computers. I love doing that.
Yep.
All right. So better I should make an attempt at something proactive with computers rather than, I don't know, heroically twiddling my thumbs or bravely picking my nose or whatever. All right, getting snarky again. Means they're having fun.
Yeah, they're not freaking out.
And all right, and sent. Okay, whoever's out there in that starship, I hope you got my message, and that you're coming to rescue me, and that you've got defense system.
Yeah. Oh, does this
Alright.
matter? There's a lot of hope.
And I hope you can defend against whatever the weapon is, since I don't really know its nature or power.
Does this matter?
We
do
can
you
continue
think?
to try to override.
What do you think, Internet? Can't override it, or that's a lot of hope? I think all of these are important now because we're so close to the end. Work computers, we did that. That's the function of the rat food, to keep the rats quiet and calm Taylor down. To keep the rats quiet, never thought of that.
That's interesting.
Because then they won't
I
get
didn't
all
think we
mad
had-
and
yeah,
angry.
I forgot that we had
Do
the
we-
rat food.
Do we still have it?
Well, yeah, we picked it up, didn't we?
I thought we get you got the normal food. You got the nice.
No, we found
normal
rat food.
Right, and did we
then,
keep it?
And then I think so. And then we went.
And we
looking
wanted
for-
more, so we got both.
Yeah,
So hopefully we have it still.
Yeah. it's a lot of hope.
Override, question mark, override, question mark, override.
All right,
Okay.
override.
Thank you, Internet.
If I had any idea how to do it, I
Oh,
would.
yeah.
I can't even get a clear read on the time to pulse. The numbers are moving too fast.
Science, come on.
Could just start bashing things. Probably
Mhm.
a bad idea. But confidentially, just between the two of us, sometimes even the nerdiest of science nerds really want to move bashing things to the top of the list of things to try.
Even though we're way over time. Fun fact, real quick. My brother couldn't get his modem to work once, and he you know how there's the phone, DSL style, right? The
Okay,
phone
sure.
cord.
Yeah.
He just took off the thing because it was broken, like the little piece of plastic, and he just jammed
Shoved
it in the
there.
modem,
Did it work?
and it worked.
Oh, wow.
So bashing or jamming sometimes works.
Hey, maybe we can make a decision based on that.
Yes.
Oh man, the visitors are almost here. I'm
Okay.
coated in cold sweat, and there's a lump in my throat that has nothing to do with the terrible meals I've been eating. I don't think I've ever been this anxious in my whole. Oh, now what? What is it?
What is it?
I heard this squealing sound coming from the corner where the rats are eating. Uh-oh. They must be hungry. They've got.
We
got
didn't get
through
the
everything
food.
I had on offer pretty fast.
Yeah, we didn't get more.
So
rat
I
food.
look over, and Wild Boy and Patch are fighting over the last scraps of it, but it's escalating and fast. It went from normal rat squeaks to this. This is like it's a shrieking. It's painful. Seriously, it's making the fillings of my teeth vibrate. The other two have started doing it too. They're just circling like,
This is an easy answer.
like cheering fans at a boxing match. You need to back away.
Back away. Those are monsters. I mean, they
Yeah.
sound monstrous.
Bang it till it works.
Bang it till it works, Amy says.
You don't have to tell me twice. I was already backing away. I should be adding all of this to my notes back at the Varia. This definitely qualifies as atypical for these little guys. Oh my god. Oh, what the crap am I even looking at?
Every time I watch it, I just like see what you do. It's funny.
Tell
Tell me what you see. Hey.
Well, what?
Tell me what you see.
Tell
We
me
said
what
it
you
together.
see. They're killing each other. I mean, it's a completely literal
This
sense.
is
These
gross.
were the gentlest, sweetest two rats of the test group. And oh my god, I can't watch this. The sounds are oh god, and they're just ripping into each other's flesh.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
okay, I
skip
don't need to
it.
speak it. But what's going on? Why has every single thing gone off the deep end since I got to the peak? Calm down, just breathe. I always like to calm them down.
Yeah, I do too. We've said that in a lot of our Twitter events.
That's just it. I'm halfway scared to even breathe. I keep waking up with green spit, the same kind of green that's in the rat's eyes. I don't think I hadn't noticed that. And the best I can figure is that it's a side effect of whatever's in the atmosphere, what I'm breathing. Jeez. All right. Is that how they got this way? And does that mean I'm going to turn out that way too if I keep breathing this air? Because I don't think I could take that knowledge. I don't know if I could keep breathing knowing you'll turn into that.
I'm sure you're fine.
You
Calm
have
them
to
down.
keep breathing.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, why would they stop breathing? What does that matter?
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I think so.
All right.
Give them a little... No,
I
I'm
wish I had
switching.
your
I'm flipping.
confidence. I mean, I know this is completely psychosomatic, but as soon as I started thinking about the air possibly causing this, it's like it suddenly became 10 times harder to breathe.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I
You
have that
start
kind of
freaking
stuff.
out.
Yeah, you start freaking out.
Maybe I'd have to take a great deal more air before I start experiencing the side effects. Not knowing, though, that's what's killing me at the moment. I just wish... Oh, God, hang on. Sorry, I couldn't stop my gag reflex. Yeah. Patch just tore into Wild Boy's guts. Oh, great. Why won't they stop screaming?
Get out
Throw
of there.
them some
Oh, wait.
food.
Throw them some food or get out of there. Which one? Throw them some... I forgot. Well, obviously, we have some then. And someone just said that the rat food would help them, calm them
Yeah.
down. I think that's probably what we should do.
I'm thinking throw them some food.
I'm thinking throw Carlos some food because my stomach is good.
Did you not eat lunch?
I didn't really eat much lunch because it was a really crazy day today. We filmed a new show and then this, and then I heard that there's a video that we're doing for the team, Lifeline. Nope, none of those words. For the the all hands meeting.
Yeah, sure.
And I have more edits on it.
Fun times.
By the way, sorry, Ifa is super fan, and she's like not home, and she's like, if you guys would tell me about the stream earlier, that's all my fault. My fault.
But she's at a futsal court. That's pretty awesome.
What's that mean?
Futsal is like little soccer balls.
Oh.
It's like they play it on like a basketball court, sort of.
You really do know your soccer.
Hey, man.
Throw food. Do it.
Throw food. Throw them some food. Yeah, good thinking. Normally I'd be wary of using up my rations like this, but you're going to use the rat food that we got. But whatever, the rats were quiet earlier while they were eating. And right now, that's the only thing I want, is for them to stop making the hideous noise. Here you go, guys. Bon appetit. Is it working?
Yeah, is it working?
Yes. They stopped screaming. They're in kind of a frenzy over the food, but they're quiet, and at least they're leaving Wild Boy's body alone.
Okay. You should get out now, right?
Mm.
Can we ask? No, we gotta...
We'll just be empathetic.
Okay.
That poor little guy. I know, he was such a little sweetheart. Nobody deserved to get out of the way he did. Yeah. We've been trying to figure out my options. There's only one corridor into and out of this control room. The proximity monitor tells me that whoever or whatever the 5 people are outside, they're going to be here in a matter of minutes.
Minutes.
Trying to see if we should go outside
So
and escape.
Yeah, this is it. This might be one of the bigger ones. Make a break for it or stay put and see what happens. What do you think?
Fight or flight, guys.
Fight or flight? Make a break for it, stay put. I think in my original playthrough I stayed put.
I did as well.
Did you? Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say, and if they don't, we're gonna do it. Oh boy. Keep it moving, people. Come on, tell us quick. We're just gonna do our own thing. Stay put.
Stay put. We're staying put.
Amy gave us the decision.
Good job, Amy. Alright. I was going to argue with you, but maybe this is the best plan. I mean, maybe I'm freaking myself out for nothing. Hoping that they're a rescue team rather than fellow Clash survivors that are in some sort of predicament. Maybe I can offer them food that keeps them from collapsing. Maybe I'm the one who helps rescue them. We keep broadcasting on SOS until somebody hears us. Yes, okay, I'm talking myself down off the ledge. All this makes sense. More sense. Oh my god, Wild Boy. Wild Boy, you're a dead rat? What just happened?
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
We know that Wild Boy is the dead rat.
Yeah.
Right?
What just happened?
What just happened? There's something green crawling out of his body. Oh my god. Oh god. It's nothing that exists on Earth. It's that same, glowing luminescent green.
This
The
is a
big
green.
references to the greens. Like its whole body is made of a rat's eyes. Oh god. And how can I even? It's reeling sinews and veins back into its body mass, like retracting them from inside Wild Boy, from inside his limbs.
You gotta get away.
Like it's a marionette, like a puppet, so it's like a symbiotic relationship,
Yeah.
right?
This is the learning of being taken over.
So
by,
we're gonna run. We're gonna get away from it.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't matter what
You don't
it
want
is.
to find out more?
No.
All right. Believe me, I backpedaled into the opposite corner while I was telling you about this situation. Scientist in me is fascinated. Eva Suit's camera hadn't crapped out that one day I'd be recording every angle of it. Doesn't mean I'm not ready to bail if that thing so much as sneezes in the wrong direction. We don't want to try to capture it.
No way. You have
No.
to kill it. You have to kill it.
You have what?
Right?
Do we even know that we can kill it?
Oh.
Let's ask chat.
Well, what if we can? But what are you gonna capture it? It's dangerous.
What do we have to capture it with?
Our
Nothing,
rat
right?
pellets.
Yeah.
Make a break for it.
There's no break for it.
There is no break for it, but yeah, there's nothing. You can't do that in this one. Kill it. Banana Quit says. Kill it.
Kill.
I say kill it. I mean,
Oh man.
best you
here
can
we
do.
go.
Yeah, we're all kill it.
Have to kill it.
So, oh.
Kill it with what? It's not like I've got a rolled up newspaper handy. Besides, A, this is unknown species. I hate to kill it is how humans are going to deal with first contact. I tend to agree with that.
I know, but
If I make an aggressive move on the wounded one, who's to say the other three won't turn on me?
just kill it.
You're right, just capture it, or you're better off killing it.
Kill it.
You're better off killing it. My only real killing implement is the sole of my boot.
It'll do.
If you think I want to stamp on whatever this little creature is until I've turned it into a little green smear, well, think again. I've been through a lot already, stranded out here, but I won't put myself through that. I hope everyone and everything, both inside the peak and closing in fast, turns out sufficiently humane and lets me bury what's left of Wild Boy. No, it sounds silly, but I grew really attached to these little darlings. They went through something amazing and they deserve to be honored, I think. Uh-oh, computer's flashing at me. Okay, so we're going to ignore the situation. What does it say?
Yeah.
It's, wow, this is kind of unbelievable. That ship that came cruising into the sector earlier, it's altered its flight path and it's decelerating.
Good.
Ship's New York will take it right to us. Awesome.
Here we go.
It's not as if I can tell much of anything about telemetry, but if I had to guess, it's locking into land inside this crater. All right.
I think excellent news.
Get me off this rock.
Yeah.
Excellent news.
Winning.
Right now, I just have to make it past the lab rats with the green parasite aliens inside them.
Yeah.
I hope the 5 people walking up to the front doorstep are friendlies.
Uh-oh. Something.
Requiring a single snap. Receiving message. Whew. Oh, must have pulsed again.
Must have pulsed.
Happening again. No, this is the last thing I needed. What do I do if the ship comes to rescue me and the peak decides to freaking disappear with
Well,
me
don't worry
inside
about it.
before they get there? Don't be inside. You're
Oh.
reappearing quickly.
You're being
reappearing
quickly. That's positive.
Oh, quickly is a relative term, though. I mean, how long was that for you just now? Only a few
2
seconds.
seconds. Yeah. Are they still being targeted? Someone asked. I forgot if we saw that.
Only a matter of moments, but from my perspective, I was gone closer to 15 minutes. Okay. And clearly that's not what happened on this end. You tell me it was fast, and the visitors outside are only a few steps closer than they were. So what kind of nightmare is this place? And how trapped am I now that I'm here? Oh, it's happening again. What is? It's that sound again, that screaming from the rats.
Oh, jeepers. They out of food?
Are they out of food? Yes, they finished off what I gave them to eat, down to the smallest crumb, and I can't keep tossing them a new smack every minute to keep them quiet. I got too many plates to keep spinning right now. The rats, the food supply, the ship, the computers, well, I guess I just figured out which plate to spin next, for better or for worse. Who am I kidding? It's never for better. Which plate?
No freaking out.
Just breathe, calm them
Yeah,
down?
mhm.
Calm them down? Alright.
I think we can get through this. This might be...
I'm breathing, but somewhere in the midst of all the breathing, I'm freaking out just a little bit too. The proximity alarm just dropped from 5 approaching shapes to 4. 2, 1, 0. Because they're no longer in proximity, they're in presence.
Presents.
They've entered the peak. They're in the same long, dark hallway that I walked through.
Oh my gosh, we have at least 15 minutes more, I think. I just remember this. Because I just remember what's going to happen.
The same hallway where the rats brushed my leg, before I knew they were my rats, back when all 4 of them are alive. The same hallway that now stands between me and the freedom of the outdoors. Hey, I just had a weird thought. Can I run it by you?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, lay it on me.
As long as it's quick.
Still have 7 glow rods. Just peek down the hallway and these guys have any kind of lights. They're not using them.
don't know if I
5
did
minute
this.
trudge in near total blackness. Should I maybe crack a glow rod and toss it down the hall toward them?
What do you guys think? Let us know if you can do it in a quick fashion. What would you do?
I'd say yeah.
And they wouldn't get mad that you did that? I guess it's just a light.
They might not realize it's a glow stick. They might like shoot at
Shoot
us.
at it. In a video game, like at a third-person game, people would just like probably start shooting at it. No. Don't. And one more. No, don't toss at the same person. We have a limited audience right now because it's... Man, don't! And one yes,
No.
so don't.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, alright, I get where you're coming from. No point in wasting few resources. Been trying to stay optimistic. I let them know that I'm in here and that I'm just making their journey easier. Can't imagine how relieved they'd feel to see a gesture of friendliness at this point. Me personally, I probably would have broken down crying in gratitude if someone tossed me a glow stick. But holding off is probably smart.
Just stick with your decision.
Stop trying to convince me of other things, Taylor.
No.
Just wait. Act casual. Casual? Like I'm what? James Bond villain?
Yeah.
Although for all I know, this is their super secret lair and I'm just crashing their party. I don't understand the rules of Baccarat and martinis that make me gag. I think I'd be a pretty lousy secret agent. Then again, Bond is merely international in scope. I'm
How can you make
interplanetary.
How can you make jokes right now though? This
I know,
seems
right?
like the
It's a sort of
worst time
situation.
ever. Yeah.
$1 million idea or take it down.
Take it down a notch. We're dealing with some people coming at
Get
you.
in check, Taylor.
It seems like doesn't make any sense. Oh my goodness, so many words.
All right.
Let's just get the gist of it here, Taylor.
Yes, Taylor, you are babbling. Big surprise, I'm about to get a bajillion times more nervous than I ever been in my life. I'm babbling about not wanting to babble. I'll shut up now until the people walking up that corridor suddenly come into this room. And I suddenly wet myself.
What,
It's
really?
appropriate. Hey, I know I was going to stop babbling, but I just noticed something weirder is happening with the little ET that was inside of Wild Boy. How do you mean? I mean, I'm not really sure how I'd even describe the little life form to you. This thing, this creature, it's for the last few minutes, it's been pulling parts back into itself, which is exactly as gruesome and unpleasant as it sounds. I've been half ignoring it because it takes me ill. It makes me ill every time I look over.
It's pretty gross.
You have to describe it. Take a minute if you need.
We're gonna have to pause.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, like this. I know where we're at, and it's at least another half an hour.
All right.
I thought we were right at the end, but we were in that
I
peak.
thought so. We were too.
But there's just so much more that I forgot. All right, we're gonna pause it because I want to make sure that we get like a good energy to get the final piece here. But we got a lot done in 2 hours or something like that. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's pause it here.
All right.
Put her down. We'll finish her off next week at some point. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. But thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks Alex for reading. You were awesome at that.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It's been awesome. First time doing something like this, so.
Oh, really? Is
we're
it?
gonna- yeah.
For you personally?
Oh, sure.
Well, you
We're gonna
did.
have to do
I
it.
couldn't tell.
We're gonna have to do it again.
And what we'll do when we do it again, the next when we finish this game off, we'll push through.
Good God.
That is the worst thing on the internet, and it's here. Okay, so look for my tweet. I'll go ahead and tweet next week when this will happen. Part 2. Part 2 will be very short, but it'll be like kind of the ending of that thing.
Yep.
And then maybe we can like kind of tease when the next one will be.
Sure.
Also, don't leave the stream without reminding everybody that there's a Win fan art contest. It's happening now. It's the whole time until the 11th. So I believe that's next Friday.
Yeah, and submissions we've seen so far have been
Submissions are awesome so far.
Great.
So thanks for
Love
sending
you guys
them in.
are jumping on the win.
Yep, the
and-
Win train.
Yep.
And we have about a bunch that I have in a folder, and just keep sending them in. I'll keep putting them aside, and I'll pick a winner on the 11th. And then we'll do another one like this, like I said, in December for Silent Night.
Yep.
With that, we'll bid you adieu. Have a good
Hashtag
night.
best duo.
Hashtag best duo. Hashtag push through, someone said. Which is great. The internet's awesome. You guys are awesome.
Have a good night.
Good night, and then check Twitter in a second. I'll put the Discord chat link.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
I'm gonna eat
Amazing.
so much food in a little minute. I'm so dang hungry. And I gotta do something over here to make it stop. Stop!